Water Valley Blue Devil football kicks off now. Today's game is brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, RENASANT Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, RE/MAX Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Crow Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store.
Good evening, Blue Devil fans, and welcome to Week 7 of the COVID year 2020 Blue Devil football. It's Week 6 for us, or really because we dropped the first game, but tonight's game, the Blue Devils have traveled up to Holly Springs to take on the Hawks. And Nat's back with us, and we were looking around, and the field looks very dim. The lights aren't very bright, and it almost feels like I need to take a nap.
Yeah, this is it's going to be interesting. If there's a ball that is fumbled or a player going the opposite way, we may not be able to pick up that number. We may have to give us just a minute to make sure we can clarify who was running the football, or if it was a loose ball, who recovered it. But the lighting, and you look across, it looks like about 3/4 of the lights are working, operational. So will be a little bit of a challenge, but you when you go on the road, you face different kind of obstacles. This is just one of them, and we just hope the Blue Devils come out and put that behind them and just play football.
Well, the Blue Devils are 2-0 in the district, Nat, and 3-2 overall. Holly Springs is not doing that well. They're 1-5 overall and 0-2 in the district. So it's not looking good. And then we get down to offensive defensive production, and Water Valley's putting up 25.6 points per game on offense and giving up 20.2 on defense. Holly Springs is scoring 14.3 points a game and giving up 43.6 on defense. So that does not, both of those things kind of just don't go well. This for them tonight. Yeah,
one of the first games we've come into where you come into the game feeling like, okay, if we take care of business, we should come out here, win the football game. I know the coaches would just like to see us play mistake-free, no matter the opponent. If you're playing an opponent that's not that strong or very strong, just play mistake-free football, do your job. Let's go out of here and hopefully be 3-0 as we get ready to face 2 of the toughest opponents coming up on our schedule.
And we are kind of beat up, and this is kind of a good time to play a team like Holly Springs maybe, because we've got a couple of guys out. I know Say Freeman told me he was pretty much done, with a hamstring injury. And then we got Parker, who's, I know you probably know a whole lot more than we do about that, but he was in a boot today at school, so he's not going to play tonight. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully he gets back pretty soon. But we are kind of beat up, and we need this game to kind of get back healthy.
Yeah, we definitely have lost a few guys, and again, like you said, this is, if you're going to play a team like this, it comes at a perfect timing where maybe you don't have to have all hands on deck to face this team, and you can come out of here, hopefully not have any more injuries, and come out of here safe and injury-free with a victory and be ready to tackle the last part of the season.
Well, all right. We'll take a break right now. When we get back, it'll be time for Bob to give us the history of the competition between the 2 schools. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yellowbush General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yellowbush General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yellowbush General Hospital. Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yellowbush County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, Jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back, everybody, and it's time for Mr. Bob to give us the rundown of the history between the two schools. Bob, how's it run down between these two teams?
Well, guys, this has been a long history between the two schools. This is the 52nd meeting between the Devils and Hawks, making it the second longest series in Blue Devil history. Wow. Water Valley does lead the overall series 37-12-2. First meeting goes back to 1942 on October the 21st. Water Valley winning 21-0. Then last year, Water Valley won 38-0. That was on October 18th of 2019. Now, Water Valley does lead the series here in Holly Springs, 15-7-2. The current win streak for Water Valley is 7 games, started back in 2013. Coach Brad Emery is 7-1 against the Hawks. Now, both teams members of the old Tri-Lake Conference that was big back in the 70s. Prior to that, in the 60s, they were members of the old Chickasaw Conference for a few years. Now, Water Valley has only given up 1 TD against the Hawks in the last 5 games.
Wow.
The last TD Holly Springs scored against Water Valley was in 2016. Water Valley hasn't lost to Holly Springs since 2008, which was Coach Emery's first year. Holly Springs has been shut out 16 times in the series. Now, since 1981, that's when the playoffs started. The current format that we have these days are playoff-type format. Holly Springs has had only 4 winning seasons, 1994, 1995, 2014, and 2018. They have had 31 losing seasons. Now, this is only since 1981 again. 10 winless seasons and 4 even seasons. On this date in Blue Devil history, Water Valley's record is 9-2-0. Hopefully to improve to 10-2 tonight.
My goodness. So how many wins is Coach Emery, if he wins tonight, how many is that for him? 100 and...
I believe it's around 105 maybe.
105?
Maybe I don't have the actual number in front of me tonight.
That's a lot. Okay, so last week 2 3A games were North Panola beat Byhalia 31-7. Senatobia beat Holly Springs 56-12. And this week, Senatobia take on Byhalia and North Panola takes on Independence. I'd like to see the outcome of that game because Independence was not a bad team, but you know they played us pretty tight. I'd like to see that. But the standings, overall standings, they have Water Valley listed first, 3-2 overall, 2-0, and then North Panola 3-1 overall, 2-0 in the district. Senatobia 3-2, 1-1 in the district. Independence 3-2, 1-1 in the district. Byhalia, of course, 0-4, 0-2 in the district, and Holly Springs 1-5, 0-2 in the district. So Water Valley's up there. It's just about holding it now, you know, but you still got those 2 heavy hitters coming up soon.
Yeah, and that's – you did what you're supposed to do to this point. Let's continue that tonight, hopefully be 3-0. And you knew when you looked at the schedule where the challenges were. We did face a good Byhalia team that had a lot of talent, a lot of speed. And last week, like you mentioned, we saw Independence. Number 1 and number 3 were as quick as we've seen this year. Those 2 guys could go. So you've done what you're supposed to do to this point, what you hoped you would do. Now you face a team tonight that you should take care of business, be 3-0, and then you're ready for as you mentioned, the 2 heavy hitters at the end of the schedule, and we'll be set up nicely to go into the playoffs.
Well, I was just gazing across the field, and the players are in the way now. But what is this? We got some smart TVs on the sideline over there, so that people can watch. The players can maybe watch some replays.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
Look at the high-tech Blue Devils. All right. So the teams that come on the field, we'll take a break. When we get back, we'll be ready for kickoff. You're watching Blue Devil football.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back at Holly Springs. The Blue Devils have got it teed up. They will be kicking off to the Hawks to start the game. The officials are still deep in conversation. I talked to one of them a little while ago around the press box. I said, how long have you been reffing? He said, this will be my 14th year. So he should be good. We should have a good crew, right?
Yeah, you don't want to hear fourth game or something like that. So, yeah, 14th year, that's much better than the alternative of 14th game or fourth game, that's for sure.
Well, if they're not good, then we have to readjust our thinking on how long they've been doing it. But
well, I know they usually send these crews based on the how competitive they think the game's going to be, right. And so I would imagine this crew may not be on the top of the list, but hey, who knows? We'll see. 14 years, that's a pretty good run.
Well, John Surratt's got it teed up and ready to kick it off to the Hawks. The Hawks have got two deep men spread wide. The middle is wide open back near the white hat, and they've got a six-man front. John pooches it down the middle of the field. It's going to hit the ground and picked up by the Hawks around the 15-yard line. And he gets a little room. Not too much, though. Got it up to about the 31, 32.
By number 38,
so
Robert Jones.
That's where the Hawks will start, and we'll get to see the Blue Devil defense who came alive last week in the second half. It was incredible.
Yeah, it's 12-0. Independence is going in for a score to maybe make it, 18 or 19 or 20, whatever they decide to do on the extra point attempt.
Yep.
And we have a big pick six by Q Carruthers, and since that point, from that point on, I guess Independence did not score.
That's
and so it was a game that almost got out of hand, and the next thing you know, we're in the ball game. Yeah, and we're winning.
Well, the Hawks come out with a slot right, slot left, single right, single back, and they hand it off to the back, and he gets knocked in the. I don't even think he made the line. He barely got the line of scrimmage. Okay.
Yeah, Dre McCrae came around. It looked like they brought him on an outside kind of stunt from the linebacker position, and he pretty much met the running back before he even got back or right at the line of scrimmage, so really no gain on the play. And as you mentioned, Parker Todd being out tonight, so it'll be interesting to see. I think that's what Bradley Tedford, is that the Tedford that's playing linebacker 32? Walker. I get those two confused.
Me too. All right, so second play from scrimmage, low snap. He's going to keep it himself, number 2, and he got hit by Walker Tedford. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That's
Isaac.
Yep, Isaac Phillips. They look alike out there, but he got about the same body type.
30-yard line. It's third down and 10.
Except Isaac's got the big cast on his left hand. That's the only way that I can.
Yeah, that distinguishes him pretty good.
Starting for the Hawks tonight, number 2, Dylan.
So third and 10 for the Hawks early.
Number 14, Lemon Phelps. Number 21, Cameron Washington. Number 38, Robert Jones.
You would think this is going to be an obvious passing situation. Let's see if the Blue Devils can bring a little pressure here and get to the quarterback.
Blue Devils have all their guys up on line of scrimmage. The ball is fumbled a little bit. The quarterback picked it up. Now he's going to try to take it himself around the right side. Goes out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Right at the 40. It looks like he could be about a yard and a half short.
Yeah.
So
decent pickup. I mean, they should fumble it and run it more often.
Well, and you see that often. The defense pursuit is so good that a fumble of the ball, they're past the quarterback by the time he picks it up, and looks like they may go for it here. The Hawks are, as we mentioned,
oh my goodness,
they're struggling on the season, so they think, what have we got to lose here?
Right.
You know, wouldn't be surprised to see another quarterback run.
Number 50.
Now they send in a couple of new guys.
And they're down to 8 seconds, so they're either going to call a timeout or take a penalty.
Number 72,
3-2. Timeout. He calls for timeout. So we got a timeout on 4th down for the Hawks.
Timeout, Hawks.
We'll take a break with them, and after this, we'll be back for the punt. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
RENASANT Bank, understanding you.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
All right, we're back. It is 4th down for the Hawks, and I don't know why I guess they just had trouble now with the personnel getting in on the punt team.
Yeah, they're definitely going for it. 4th and about 2 yards. A little bit of a gamble here earlier for the Hawks in their own territory.
And they handed off to the running back right up the middle, and he got a couple. He did. Yeah. He got it. He got the first down. Wow. Good gamble right there. It looks like Ole Miss's offense kind of. Just don't worry about it. Just keep going.
Well, they got a good push right there. You know, you would like to not see the Blue Devil interior line get pushed back like that, but I will say Holly Springs got a good push off there and gained about 4 yards, almost 5 yards on the play.
It's just a hard thing to stop as a run up the middle, especially whenever you've got to protect the side. You've got to protect the corners.
Yep.
So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. They line up in slot left, single right, and 2 backs. Hand off to the running back. He picked up a couple, maybe about 4 yards?
Yeah, at least 3 yards. And again, they're. I don't think Holly Springs will be too fancy in what they do tonight. They're going to just line up and say, look, we're going to try to knock you off the line a little bit, gain 3 or 4 yards. And as you see, if we're in a manageable 4th down situation, we'll go for it. They're playing with house money tonight. They don't really have anything to lose.
They've got a pretty big, decent line. I mean, some of these kids they're
low to the ground. Yeah.
The Blue Devils territory.
So same formation, just they flip the field with the slot man. This time they hand it off to the left side running back. He fell down. Grass Ninja got him on about the 47.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get far, but I'll tell you,
carry on that play.
We talked about the crew beforehand, the refereeing crew, and I've watched this Holly Springs line, and they're moving sporadically across the line every snap, and we haven't seen a false start called yet. So either the referees kind of know the situation or they're going to let some stuff go tonight, because we've had false starts on almost every snap they've had.
And we've seen that a lot in the past too. You see a lot of movement right before the ball snap. Like in a college game, that does not fly.
Right.
You know, but of course at this level, they do let some things go. All right, slot left this time. They got a big dude lined up in the slot. They snap it. That's a pass. It's going to be a pass. They throw it out to the running back in the flat, and he got probably to the 49-yard line.
And was his knee not down when he caught that ball? It looked to me like he caught it with the knee on the ground and bounced up. But anyway, it brings up 4th down. I think that one is almost 6 yards, so it looks like they will attempt a punt right here. Special teams are always on teams that aren't as deep. Special teams are a little bit of a mystery whenever they come out there. They don't know what they're going to get. So Blue Devils need to play it a little safe here and see what happens. Usually you can set it for a pretty good return.
This is finally set. They finally dropped 2 guys back. They got Marion and Jaden Morgan back. Not brothers, but they have the same last name. Marion fields the ball, and he's trying to get away from a couple of the Hawks, but can't do it. So he actually lost a couple yards on the return, back to about the 23-yard line, and that's where the Devils will start their first possession of this ball game.
Then a team like Holly Springs, like we talked about, not deep. Special teams is always a little bit of an adventure, but had a good snap back to the punter. Punter got it off, good coverage. I mean, that was as good as you want to see. So
that's what's shocking me right now is that with their record, you would think something big had already happened for Water Valley. But here's our first offensive play, and the ball. Oh my goodness! Wow, flags come in, and it's a good thing because the ball was snapped. CJ just was not even looking.
Yeah.
And it was offside on the Blue Devils, a false start, 1 to 2.
Yeah, false start. It looked like one of our guys, and it might have been what caused the center to snap the ball. One of our interior linemen did move, and I think the center saw that and just snapped the ball out of reaction. So we do see our first false start penalty, and that one was a pretty obvious one.
So 1st and 15 for the Blue Devils. The clock is back on. It was not working earlier. 6:56 to go in the first quarter. CJ hands the ball off to Jaden Morgan around the right side, and he's got a little room. Man, he's just almost got the first down. If not, it's going to be close.
Yeah, it looks like by the mark he's got the first down. So that's big gain on first down, 15-yard gain for Jaden Morgan. It looks like the Blue Devils want to go fast.
Yeah, they're up on the line of scrimmage, and now there's a whistle.
Yeah, they're going to set the chains. They want the chains to get set. You can tell Coach Embry might have slowed it down because he was yelling. You could hear from over here yelling easy, easy, meaning slow it down. We're good now. We were going to go fast, but we can slow it down.
Hayden Eubanks and Colby Lafayette are in at wide receiver. Marion is in the slot. Chance Dewberry is at H. Now we get another flag. That's going to be another false start. How do you get a false start before you even line up?
Yeah, look, I don't know. I'd be interested to see what he called there because the receivers were still pointing to the referee asking, am I set and on the line? And so I don't know what happened when the players are not even set yet to cause a false start.
I don't understand that. How can you false start when you're not even set? All right, so we'll do it from 5 yards back. Here comes the snap. CJ runs out to his left. Now, oh, wow. Not good. He just ran into a wall.
He did, and he didn't have no time. Colby broke free wide open across the on a post pattern, but CJ just couldn't get turned around and get his feet set. He looked one time like he was going to, but he was rolling to his left. He would have had to turn back around, throw to his right, and he couldn't get set up in time, and we took a loss in the backfield.
That's like a loss of about 4 yards, three or 4 yards. It's going to be second and about, let's see, 12?
About 18.
18.
Yeah,
18
right.
Yards. Counting backwards. Here we go. CJ's going to take it out to his right side. Eubanks is down the sideline. He just way overthrew him. And he had Marion on a deep post on the backside.
He actually had 2 guys open. Colby came from the other side and kind of drug across the middle of the field. And I think CJ kind of locked in on that outside receiver.
That's experience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The more he plays, the more he'll be able to pick up that second and third check.
It looks like Coach Embry wants to work on the passing game a little bit. He's come out. We've seen one run and about 2 passes so far. So we'll see what they do here. Obviously a passing down here.
So same formation. That's Dre McCray in this time. He runs out to the slot on the right side, and CJ throws it up. Dre, oh my goodness, hit him in the chest. He had to readjust, and when he did, he moved like kind of out of the line of sight of the defender, and the ball was right there on him.
Yeah, I think the defender kind of flashed in front of him, so he lost the ball for a half a second, and when it hit him right in the chest, but he just lost it. And I'll tell you, CJ, the reason why he probably underthrew that just a little, he got hit pretty good.
Yeah.
Somebody came off the backside, and right as he threw the football, he took a shot.
Colby Lafayette comes in to punt, and been looking for a big punt out of him, like one of those 60-yarders, 50 or 60-yarders. It's a good snap. Oh, this one goes straight up. That's not good. Good bounce, though. Thank goodness.
Yeah, that worked out as good as it could.
Yeah. That's going to end up being.
That would be Colby.
That's interesting.
Just at midfield, just past midfield. That ball went straight up in the air. Well, the common problem for the punters is you think height comes from dropping the ball high and getting under it and lifting, when it really doesn't. It comes from compression. So how long it stays on your foot in the arc of the swing. So in other words, you can drop it really low, and that you compress the ball, it'll shoot straight up in the air.
Yeah, you should know. You've had many years of putting a ball against your foot, so I will take your word and your expertise on that.
Second possession for the Hawks, and they line up two receivers right, one back. He's looking to throw the ball, and he throws it out in the flat to number 6, and he's met immediately and down for about a 2 or 3 yard gain.
Yeah, Ty Kirkendall made a good play there.
Completed for about a 2-yard gain on that play.
It's a good throw by the quarterback. He threw to the far side of the field, little 2-yard out. Kind of, they ran two guys trying to run the defenders off with the deep guys, but Ty Kirkendall stayed home, read that, and kind of turned him back in so that others could, his teammates, come help make the tackle.
Well, Kiki Rucker and his brother Darius Rucker are at DB, and nice jump by Dre McCray. He just jumped the snap, but luckily they got it away in time for them, and the pass was complete and almost up to it. Yeah, I think it's going to be a first down where they've got the spot.
It is. You know, they're we're not doing anything fancy. The Hawks aren't doing anything fancy, but they are just trying to keep short, simple passing game, handoffs up the middle, and have a little bit of success.
We're coming hard pretty much every play, so they know if they can just get it out there quick. You know, they've got a little running room. They can pick up 5 or 6 yards, a play.
So it's taken me a little while, but I guess number 10 is Marcus Cook tonight.
I think so.
They must be planning to play him in some short yardage situation on offense, because I was like, who is number 10 playing on the interior of the line?
Holly Springs comes lined up. They put a man in motion to the near side. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle to number 38, and he got a couple. So you were mentioning I've kicked a lot of balls. Now I still, I have skin damage on my right foot, on my big toe. Like it's like a big callus. Like from the knuckle all the way down.
I can
down
imagine.
My toe.
I can imagine.
I've hit so many balls. I think it's damaged the nerves.
Well, and you say that. My son Taylor caught for the last 3 years for Water Valley baseball team. His index finger on his left hand is cold as a cube of ice, and he's got some nerve damage in that hand.
Catching that ball right there
in the same spot.
Holly Springs having a little trouble lining up. They finally get everything going. They have 6 on the play clock. They slot right and slot left, single back. Looking to pass this one. He drops back, fires it down over the middle, and it's caught at the 20-yard line inside. It's going to be probably marked down at the 16. That's big number 23. Remember, he's lining up in the slot. Looks like a tight end, but he's lining up in the slot.
Yeah, he's a big fella. He's listed as a tight end, defensive end, long snapper, 6'3", 300 pounds. Tight end, I guess is what they're calling him, but 6'3", 300 pounds. He is a big kid.
Yeah, but they've got him out there like a receiver.
He looked like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he's a big target. You run down there and get good position, and really, if you're a ball hog, no one's really going to take it from you. All right, this time same formation, but they put a man in motion, hand it off right up the middle, number 38. He's quick, and he's inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and that time, Kirkendall gets in the backfield, but the quarterback with that read option, he didn't know what to do, so he kind of froze for a second to see. I know I've got to keep the quarterback if he pulls this, and a good push again by the interior of the line.
Yeah, this is not the Holly Springs team that we've seen on paper and that we've heard on score reports.
Yeah.
It's a little shocking. The same formation. They put the same guy in motion, the receiver on the very far side. Now they hand it off again to number 38. No, it was the keeper or the quarterback who's a big guy, and he got it inside the 10 down on the 5.
Yeah, not much trickeration, not much that the Hawks have to think about. It's
that's Dylan King.
Pretty quick march down the field here. Of course, they got good field position. But about 4 plays, and they've moved pretty quickly down to first and goal.
Yeah, it's Dylan King. They got him listed as 6'4", 210.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't look short out there either. He's tall. But this time Holly Springs lines up slot right, two running backs, single left, and they hand it off to the running back on the left side. He gets down inside. Did he get in the end zone? Wow.
Yeah, he's close. That's just not good football by the Blue Devils. That was not good effort. We had him in the backfield. He actually fumbled the ball when he got the handoff.
Yeah.
So it slowed him down. We're there, and we missed 2 tackles in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss. And next thing you know, they're on the doorstep. They're inside the 1-yard line.
Second goal.
It's second down and 1.
So, one of the issues that I always worry about when you go up and play a team that me and you look and the kids see the same thing we do. Oh, we're going to destroy this team. Is you just don't play your best football. You're not inspired. You're not fired up, and they are.
Yeah.
They're ready to play. It's a big game for them. So, Devils got to strap it up and get the blood going a little bit. So second goal for the Hawks. Dylan hands off to number 38 right up the middle.
He's short, and he actually fumbled the football.
Drake, no, that's Marcus Cook came up with it.
Yeah, he went to reach, and the ball came out, and fortunate for the Hawks, not fortunate for the Blue Devils, they called him down.
Dadgum. That's the end of the first quarter, no score. Blue Devils have they've been taking it on the chin early, so we'll come back in a minute and see how it works out in the second. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
All right, we're back. It is 3rd and goal for the Hawks, and Water Valley.
Looks like they're going under center here, Steve, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a QB sneak here.
Right. Dylan King's a big guy, and he does. He just gets the ball and pushes forward in the end zone for the touchdown. So the Hawks score first, 6-0 to start the second quarter. Oh, that only took 2 seconds. the second quarter.
Yeah, I looked up and the clock never did start, so I think they said, "Ooh, we better run a couple seconds off here to make sure we start this."
So I'll be interested. I just can't imagine a kicker coming in.
Yeah,
they'll probably go for 2.
Yeah, you look at their score last week. They lost 51-12. So you got to think that with them scoring 12, they probably don't have a. I think he's trying to get the reset, the 25-second clock.
Not a big team for Holly Springs. I'm just looking at the kids on the sideline. There's probably, 20 on the sideline, 11 in the game? So
yeah, their numbers are down. Yeah.
So Dylan's going to take the snap, and he's going to try to throw it in the end zone, and it is caught for a 2-point conversion. I'm trying to figure out who that is. I can't, the lights are so.
Number 21.
21, that's right. Who's their punter? All right, we'll take a break. 8-0 Hawks. We'll be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Joe Black and Associates, public accountants located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black and Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back. Second quarter, 11:58. Only 2 seconds into the second quarter, the Hawks have scored the first touchdown that they have scored against the Blue Devils since 2016. And me and Nat are kind of like, okay, come on. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, it's not we talked a couple weeks ago when you and I were together at Byhalia. Water Valley had one of those starts you kind of hope for as a coach and a fan. This is one of the starts that you don't want to see.
I don't like that, though. Players down on the ground with the ball, and then 2 guys come in there and hit them. That's Walker Tedford who recovered basically an onside kick. Yeah, I think the kicker was just trying to scream one down the middle of the field, end over end, and it just happened to go right at Walker, and it hit his chest and fell on the ground. He dove on it.
Yeah, those are scary. Later, you got a guy up on the front line, too, that's not used to handling the football, and that ball's hit right at him. But, yeah, that player came in diving on top of him. The guy's down, so there's nowhere he's going.
That. I think after about 1 or 2 seconds, that should be a personal foul. That should be unnecessary roughness. So Blue Devils, second possession. CJ hands it off to Jaden Morgan off the left side, and he got about 3. So, man, I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. We're just not pushing that line around on the defensive side or the offensive side.
No, and I'm looking at the Hawks sideline. We talked about not having many. I don't think any of the kids that were on offense even came off the field. I think they play special teams. They play everything. So you'd like to see some momentum here because you got to think Holly Springs late in the game is going to get a little tired.
They'll be done. Well, we had 3. Colby moved early. And this is something that's killing us, man. Nat, I just don't get it. This late in the season, 6th game of the year, and you're having trouble lining up and starting at the same time.
Yeah,
that upsets me.
I'm watching the defensive front, and they're moving around like crazy. You'd like to know, are they yelling anything? Because this is a little abnormal from what we've seen from the Blue Devils. 3 false starts. And we've only had this only our second possession. Yeah, we've only had about 6 snaps, and we've had 3 false starts.
Last week, right at the end of the game, the other team was trying to bark out signals and get us to jump. they had picked up our signal, our snap count or whatever, was trying to mimic it. And that actually worked, or almost did. We hand off to Jaden Morgan off the right side. And he just, he got a few, but
3rd and long.
It's going to be 3rd and 7.
By number 8, Trayshawn Morgan of the Blue Devils. It's 3rd down for the Hawks, 3rd down and 8.
I wouldn't be surprised here if you can get a manageable 4th down if you don't see the Blue Devils go for it here.
Oh, yeah.
After this play. But maybe they'll pick it up right here and not have to worry about that.
They're playing man coverage over here on Colby Lafayette with a short guy, too, number 21. And they're going to throw it out in the flat to Oh, that was to Rucker. And CJ took another hit, man. Golly, he's on the ground every time.
Yeah, we're going to have to punt now. I think it's 4th and a little too long. You'd like to see us gain a few yards there to make it manageable if we decide to go for it. But 4th and 6 or 7 yards, you're not going to try that right here at midfield.
Well, here's the problem that I see. The 3 and outs are not really wearing down the Hawks. You know what I mean? So in a game where we got a timeout, Bob. So in a game, that may be tight, that helps you out whenever you're getting that offense off the field that quickly.
Yeah, Water Valley's had 1 first down so far, so that's not encouraging for the start to the Blue Devils game.
All right, we'll take a break with them and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
All right, we're back. The Devils have lined up in punt formation. And hopefully, Nat, this time at least we can get them in some bad field position, hopefully. If Colby can get a good punt inside the 20. And the snap is really high, but no one's pressuring him, so he just boots it. And it, again, just goes straight up in the air and kicks forward inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line.
Number 14,
yeah, that's 2 punts that have gone straight up, and he's had plenty of time. Maybe that's that's something that plays into when you get that much time. You think, I'm like, as you mentioned earlier, I'm going to really put my foot into this one, get a lot of loft, get a lot of hang time, and he's just missed those punts. So maybe just needs to get back in that same routine and rhythm of one step, get it off.
Yeah, the problem is whenever you try to really boot it, you extend a little bit too far, and your drop is not, you didn't drop it far enough out to compensate for that longer leg, and you hit the front of the ball and it goes straight up.
Yeah. And we've seen that now twice.
So, Holly Springs just scored a touchdown on the Blue Devils, first one in 4 years. And they're trying to do it again. This time, the ball's on the ground. Who got it? Who got it?
Looks like Holly Springs got it, yeah.
Did.
He must have fallen right back on it, but
3-yard loss.
Yeah, loss on the play. We'll take it right now, the way the Blue Devils are kind of playing. As you mentioned earlier, you just look at their mannerisms on the field right now. They're just
like, why are we here?
Yeah, and you don't want that. You want to come out with that killer instinct that, hey, no matter who we're playing, let's take care of business.
You know, when you're with Jennifer and y'all are shopping somewhere, that's the body language that you are portraying right now. You're just walking around going, oh,
I'm usually a little worse because I'm in the car sleeping.
It's not much different.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, 2nd and 13, and King takes it himself and wow, shakes 3 guys. Q Carruthers finally makes a tackle at the 25-yard line. And it's not enough for the first down, but big pickup on 2nd.
Yeah, they're kind of doing what they want to right now. They've got a good quarterback, tall quarterback, very athletic. And they're getting a push and creating some holes. And he just followed behind his blockers and then made a couple guys miss.
On the 26-yard line.
Third and about, maybe just over 1.5, maybe 2. So Dylan takes a snap, hands it off this time, and he's hitting the backfield, 4th down. Wow, nice stop, Blue Devils.
Yeah, he didn't gain anything. I see the referee coming in to mark him at the exact same spot. So it's going to be 4th and 1. You really don't think the Hawks will go for it here, but we've seen them go for it in their own territory earlier, but I think right now inside your own 25, I just don't see it. Water Valley probably needs to play it safe.
Well, they're sending the punt team in. And I think you're right. I think we go punt block right here in this situation. Don't run into the kicker, of course.
Yeah, that's the fear of punt block is you're going to get good field position. I tend to more play it a little safer here.
It's twice Kirkendall is late. Oh, what in the world? They quick snapped that one. Low kick, and that ball is going to make the 50. Goes out right at the 50. Man, I mean, that guy snapped that ball as soon as the referee allowed him to. We weren't even ready.
Yeah, the way they did that, I thought it might have been a fake, the way he snapped it so quick. But Blue Devils start at midfield, good field position. Let's see if we can do something on our 3rd possession.
So we got our own 3 and out. All right.
8-0, the Holly Springs Hawks.
So CJ will be back at quarterback, and Hayden Eubanks will be in at the slot position. Marion is split wide to the left. Colby Lafayette near side. And that is Marcus Cook lined up at H.
Wow, I tell you, Steve, that's when you see that play right there and you got all those blockers out there, you think, man, this is a big game, but somehow somebody slips through there that goes unaccounted for that should have been picked up, and we only gained 4 yards.
We're so young on offense. You know, I mean, Marion's a junior. Jaden Morgan's a freshman. You know, we don't have very many seniors, but Marion's in motion on this play. They hand it off to Jaden Morgan up the middle, and he gets about 5-6 yards. I think he's got the first down.
Yeah, we spoke earlier. If you look, notice number 10's kind of playing an H-back. That's Marcus Cook. We spoke earlier about, I wonder if he's going to play some offense, and we do see him in there now kind of offset as an H position. So they're bringing him in to block, and that time Jaden Morgan took it right up in there behind big number 10, Marcus Cook.
So Jenkins is, did he change numbers tonight also? I don't see 90 out there, but he usually plays.
Yeah, he was on the defensive line.
Side.
Yeah.
All right, Marion's in motion. They hand it off again to Jaden Morgan off the left side, and he's got about 8 quick yards.
Yeah, now you're starting
to see the difference between Marcus being out there blocking.
You're seeing definitely some surge from the Blue Devil offensive line now, as like we were seeing on the Holly Springs side. And you see them starting to do a little substitution. We spoke to their depth earlier, speaking of the Hawks. It might be something we see Coach Embry start going a little bit quicker here, little tempo.
Yeah, they put in smaller guys. Look at their linebacker core. They're probably 3 of them together weigh 150 pounds. Uh-oh, good play right there. That's going to be a loss for the Devils. About a 5-yard loss right there on 2nd down.
Yeah,
there was just confusion.
Yeah, some confusion in the backfield, and you see some positive gain. An 8-yard gain on 1st down makes it 2nd and 2, and then you lose almost everything that you gain right there. It's just Blue Devils right now are having a tough time getting anything positive going, both offensively and a little bit defensively as well.
6:02 left in the first half. 8-0 Hawks, and the Devils are looking to try to even things up. Jaden Morgan takes the ball around the left side. He's got the first down and more. He may get inside the 15. Maybe the 16-yard line.
Yeah, just a little give around the left side. Jaden Morgan hit it hard. That's what I like about Jaden. Even though he's young, he usually hits that hole pretty hard. When he turned the corner, there was nobody in front of him. Big game for the Blue Devils. Let's see if we can take advantage of it and punch this one in.
First down. You know, I think we were trying to throw the ball so much early, and they weren't having it. So, yeah, maybe a good sound running game will open that up. Q Carruthers comes in and takes a carry inside the 15 to about the 11. So it'll be 2nd and 5, 6. Well, yeah.
Yeah, second, maybe a long 5, short 6. But again, positive yards. Let's keep building on that. Keep pushing this thing forward. They're bringing in Dre, a little bit bigger tailback right here.
I like that because right now it seems like the Hawks have got a smaller lineup in, and Dre McCray just hit people and carry them for 3 or 4 yards. They're going to hand it. No, CJ's going to keep himself around the right side. He's got a little room. Colby LaFayette was trying to make another block, but look at this. CJ almost got it in. He's down to about the 2.
And we got a penalty flag, and I don't know what that's going to be. It was kind of late.
Well, Colby didn't even get to the block.
No, that's not a penalty. I'm sorry. No, he picked it up. It looked like a penalty on the field, but I think that either the referee dropped, something.
1st and goal for the Blue Devils.
Thrown off here to the side now, but we do have 1st and goal, and there's a timeout on the field.
All right. So the Devils are threatening. We'll take the timeout with them and be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
Devils are threatening in the second quarter. 4:51 to go in the half, and the Hawks have an 8-point lead, but Devils 1st and goal.
And we saw this last week. They put Jaden Morgan, the freshman, in at the Wildcat, and he probably would just take this right off the right side.
Yeah, Dre's in there for a blocking situation. Yeah, Jaden just pops it straight in easily. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
John Morgan, and the Blue Devils on the board. A score of 8-6.
So, question is, do we go for 1 or 2? And it looks like 1.
Yeah, I think right now let's continue to work on our special teams. You got to think you're going to hopefully score more.
Yeah.
Don't want to chase points this early in the game, but when they convert the 2-point conversion, it definitely puts a little pressure on you.
They're throwing a ball in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. Somebody carried the ball back with them. I think that was Jaden. All right, so now we got an official timeout to spot the ball and get everything set up. John Surratt will be in for the kick, Walker Tedford to hold, and Hayden Eubanks to snap. Okay, they finally blow it in. Water Valley has traveled, Nat. Look at all the folks up there lined up on the bank out there.
Yeah, we traveled a good crowd. I was a little surprised coming up here to Holly Springs. That's a good little crowd from the Valley.
In a COVID year, yeah, especially with 50%. Kick is up and good. So John Surratt takes on the extra point, 7-8. Hawks still have a 1-point lead, but the Devils are coming back. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
Oh no.
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
All right, we're back in Holly Springs, Mississippi. John Surratt ready to kick this thing off. The Devils have got it close. It's 8-7 with 4:49 left in the first half. And Surratt puts a foot into it. He kicks it hard this time down the middle of the field. It's over everyone's head, down on the ground inside the 5. The Devils better get a – oh, wow, what a stuff right there. That was number 14, Colby Lafayette. Put a lick on the ball carrier.
Yeah, we saw it earlier, Steve, with the quarterback fumbling the ball in the backfield and we over-pursued. You're always concerned when you see them fumbling around the ground. You think your coverage team is going to outrun the kick there. And but the Blue Devils, excellent coverage. Listen, let's make a stop here. Let's see what their special teams can do, get good field position. You'd like to score before the half because we get the ball coming out of the half.
That's right.
So you'd like to see us make a big stop right here.
Taking over at their own 18-yard line.
Well, no, Jenkins is still number 90. I see him now. They're lining him up in a lot of different locations based on the look that the offense is given. The problem is nowadays you check off so much and so easily. This time they run right by where Jenkins was lined up, and it's a first down. 12 yards on first down.
Dude, these kids are running hard.
Oh, now there's a shove.
Yeah, there's a penalty there.
That should be a penalty, but I don't see a flag.
Yeah, he dropped it. He kind of dropped it right in front of his face.
Okay.
You can't see it, but he didn't throw it up.
It was Marcus Cook that got shoved.
Yeah,
that's not the one you want to shove.
Well, Marcus had given a little shove that was not seen, and you always see the retaliation.
Yeah.
And the Holly Springs kid came up. I don't think they saw unless they just threw another one.
No, they threw it up in the air just so
Okay.
it'd be seen, I guess. Personal foul. So that first down is. Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
I think he called that wrong.
I think he did too. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Now, I will say, Steve, I can understand Marcus getting it. He did shove the kid, but then the kid shoved Marcus to the ground.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to have offsetting it at the least.
From behind, too. It wasn't like they were face-to-face. He came up and Marcus was getting up.
At the least, you have offsetting.
Down.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That's ridiculous.
Personal foul, 15-yard penalty on the play. 4:25 left to go in the first half. The score 8-7. The Holly Springs Hawks with a 1-point lead over the Blue Devils. Ball is on the 47.
I'll tell you what I would do is I'd put Marcus Cook out here on number 23.
They have no more timeouts, and they just called another timeout. They're out. It's going to be a penalty. I think the coach thinks they have one. They have no more timeouts.
Well, they got an equipment problem is what the deal is. So, yeah, here comes the official coming out saying they don't have any timeouts.
Yeah, they called their last timeout a little while ago. We were down there inside their 1-yard line.
So, yeah, there's the penalty right there.
Flag on the play.
That's got to be delay a game.
Yeah, so they weren't. So what happened is they called timeout, but they didn't get it, and
That's right.
now they get the delay a game.
Yeah, the coach doesn't realize they're out of timeouts. They've used all 3.
They had a kid that had an equipment issue. A helmet would lost a snap or something, and they couldn't get it.
Well, and that's where you go to the referee and say, hey, ref, something wrong with my helmet.
Or
now, he may send you off the field, but you can't just come to the sideline and expect to get the timeout.
That's when you need to pull one of your kids, just say, hey, go down, go down.
Yeah, do
Oh,
something.
cramp. So 1st and 15 for the Hawks after the craziness. And single right, single left, 2 backs. They're going to hand off to number 6 around the right side, and he gets met quickly. Got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, half a yard, something like that. Now there's another flag coming in.
And now if this one's on the Blue Devils, we're going to have to say something because the running back got up, didn't take kindly to being stopped right there. Gave a good shove. I couldn't tell what number it was, but gave a shove.
Probably Marion. It looked like Marion's the one that made the stop. And he's not, looks like his hand is hurt.
Yeah, they pulled the Holly Springs kid off the field. So I'm going to assume the coach pulled him off because of the penalty, but we'll see.
Personal foul against the Blue Devils. There you go, man. I'm telling you.
He's going to call both of them.
Okay. Offsetting.
It's dead ball, so it should be second down because it's a dead ball play. So it was after the play. Yeah, he's calling second down.
Well, I'll tell you what this will do.
He just blew it. Yeah, there we go. The clock's now starting.
I'll tell you what that just did. It pissed us off. And they're in trouble now.
We'll see. I don't know. It's just when you come to a place like this where we talk about the lighting, we talk about the field conditions, just the whole mannerisms of the other team is nonchalant. It kind of puts you in a lull.
They're getting up on the ball quick. We just barely got lined up. They hand it off. The running back, he's in trouble. Marion's got him down for a loss of about 3. Wow, good stop by Marion Morgan right there.
Yeah, and you see Coach Embry, I was wondering if he was going to do that. He calls timeout. We've got 3 timeouts left, so they've got third and about 20. So.
All right, we'll take a timeout with Coach Embry and be back right after this to watch some Blue Devil football.
RENASANT Bank. Understanding you.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
The Grenada Law Firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnott are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
3rd and 20 for the Hawks. Blue Devils have made a couple of good stops, and Hawks are backed up. Let's see what happens. King's going to take it. He's looking to throw, but he's getting a lot of pressure, and that's Jenkins missed the tackle. Put his head down and missed the tackle, but 3 other Devils came in and finished him off only for about a yard gain. So
Blue Devils call another timeout here.
Yeah, so it'll be another timeout for the Blue Devils. 3:05 to go. The clock is still running. They're calling for it to stop. 3:01, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, he called it with 3:10. He called it with 3:10 left.
So 12 seconds runs off the clock after timeout was called, and the referee was waving his arms. 12 seconds go. That's not good. So we'll keep it here. I want to remind everybody to watch play back on Saturday and Sundays, 11 o'clock, Channel 97, Max South, and catch the playback on YouTube. And I'll tell you what, I watch it on YouTube because I don't get Max South 97. I'm not privileged enough to have all that kind of good stuff. So
that's the way I watch it too. Thank goodness for YouTube.
I watch it on YouTube, and I like YouTube because I can go to a specific moment in the game and watch a few plays and say, okay, well, where were we breaking down last week?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's good to go back and kind of watch and see what the Blue Devils did, see if there's a play that you saw live that looks different when you watch it on film.
Right, like that play in Byhalia where the ball hit one of their guys on the punt.
I didn't go back and watch that.
So what happened on that, we actually blocked that guy.
And so that's what they call.
After he was released from being blocked, he took a step back and it hit him. So that's the reason we didn't get the call.
Gotcha. I knew it had to be something like that, but I didn't go back and watch that particular play.
Oh, I had to. I was still ticked about it Monday.
Yeah, they're trying to. It looks like the referee here, Steve, is on this sideline trying to tell them to put more time back on the clock.
Well, they need to wait 12 seconds before they start it.
Yeah, it either 3:10 or just count to 12 before you start this clock, because they definitely called timeout with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, and we're looking at 2:58 right now on the game clock.
I don't know what now they're kind of waiting. I think they may be waiting to try to put the time back on.
Yeah, you got a guy running up in the stands. I see him to our left right here, and he's yelling up there to the scorekeeper. So we'll see if they're able to.
I doubt they'll put a whole 12 seconds
there
back
you go.
on. 3:12.
So
okay.
maybe I missed it. Maybe it was 3:12.
That was 14 seconds ran off then. All right, so 4th down. Hawks will have to punt. Man, he's far back.
Oh, that's a false start. Yeah. Number 9, Chris Harris, kind of made a step towards the line, and then the wing on this side just kind of took a step back and right back in his stance.
As long as he doesn't enter the neutral zone, that is.
Yeah. And he was definitely back.
False start called against the Hawks.
So that helps out the Blue Devils. So, and he is 17 yards from the ball. This is going to be incredible. No, Chris does the same thing. Nice snap though. Low kick. Jaden Morgan catches it, and he doesn't get far. Man, they're quick getting down the field.
Their coverage has been impressive.
Because that hang time on the punt was like less than 2 seconds.
Yeah, you think Jaden, and especially Jaden made a good catch to catch it on the run. You think this may be something here, and good coverage by the Hawks.
I still don't understand how that play took 8 seconds.
Well, at least we're not at 2:58. We're at 3:04. Plenty of time for the Blue Devils here to take their time. They don't have to do anything. Hurry up. They can run their regular offense. And let's see if we can punch one in.
We have one timeout, though.
Yeah.
We had to burn 2 to get it this way. So we have one timeout to play with. Slot right. They get it handed off to Jaden Morgan. Oh, no, it was a keeper by CJ. Right up the middle. He only got about 3 or 4. So we kind of got to hurry up, get back on the line and run another play quickly. Man, I would almost have a script for these situations. We're going green script, and you know the first 3 plays are this, you know. So Dewberry in at H. He runs around. CJ's running to his left. He's going to keep it, see if he can get the first down. He's just a little short.
Tackle. 23, that's the big tight end, the 6'3", 300-pounder that moves like a 6'1", 180-pounder.
An athlete.
You'll see the Blue Devils go fast right here on 3rd and real short.
Carry on that play by number 8.
So they're ready. The ball snapped, handed off right up the middle right that time to Jaden Morgan. He's got the first down, trying to get the corner. Oh, Colby, don't.
Yeah, that Colby knew he missed the block and saw Jaden come in, thought, let me get back in here and see if I can get my block, and almost too late.
Jaden comes up limping. So he's coming out. Dre McCray's going to come in, and that doesn't help the Hawks either. Number 23 wants to come out. Your big boy right here, he wants to come out, and they put in a guy half his size. So now's the time to strike. Dre McCray takes it off the left side. He's got some running room. He might, wow. He tried to make a move, but the guy I don't think the guy was good enough to buy the move, and he ended up running right into him.
Yeah, Dre cut it back outside. I think if he would have just stayed, he would at least picked up 5 or 6 more yards. If not,
drug him the whole way.
Yeah, maybe drug the kid, was a lot smaller, but still plenty of time left on the clock. 1:56 and counting. Blue Devils have one timeout. They're inside the red zone on about the 19-yard line.
First down.
Yep, let's just run our offense.
So, yeah, you got to take the lead in this situation going into half. The Marion's in motion. CJ's going to take it around the left side. He made one guy miss. 2 guys. The ball hit the ground, and the Hawks got it. You got to be kidding me.
Now, we must have gotten it, Steve, because we're lining up.
Yeah, Colby ran this way. And look, but there were 2 Hawks right there. It must have been – okay, who was that fell on it? Was that Hayden Eubanks was right there? Okay, woo, savior. Wow. Still a good pickup on first down.
Yeah, good pickup. Ball security here as you're getting inside the red zone. Ball security is key.
Well, that's the trouble of running that ball with one hand through 4 or 5 guys coming at you from either direction. You can't even really see them all at that point. You're going to have people reach out and try to knock that ball out, and that's what happened. But we got lucky.
This may be Dre McCray territory right here.
Oh, yeah, just pound it. CJ's going to keep it himself, and nothing there. Line of scrimmage. Timeout, Water Valley. All right, we'll keep it here. So last week I saw Coach Swindle coming out at halftime, and I was just like, we were talking about how that game just looked like it could have gotten out of hand, in a bad way for Water Valley. And I was like, what's going on the corner right there? Do we need to get somebody fast in there, or can Ty Kirkendall do the job? Because he was getting beat to the corner every single time, and he was like, no, he's just not. He's overrunning and not. He's getting sucked in and not doing what he's supposed to do. So, and I mean, when they came back out, I watched him exclusively, and I mean, Ty would get up there and set that edge up to where they just could not make the corner, and they quit running that play altogether.
Yeah, it made a huge difference. I noticed that as well. You and I were not together last week, but I did notice that Ty was kind of taking on that blocker and just holding him right there and holding that edge, and then when the tailback or the quarterback came that way, there was really nothing there.
And it's almost like you're not going to get a tackle that way.
Yeah,
hardly, but you're shutting down their whole scheme.
Right, that's right. That's what you want to do. You're not worried about the tackle. You're just wanting to make it better for your teammates. Keep the pursuit inside. Keep the running back inside. All right, there's no timeouts left on either side. So if you don't get the first down here, you've got to go quickly.
Yeah.
If you get the first down, there's two things. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains, and you can spike the ball after that. So
just don't spike it backwards.
Don't do it backwards. I don't know. They may miss that like the SEC crew did.
Unless you're Auburn, then you can do anything you want.
Yeah, they may miss that.
You can just turn around and throw it back down the field, and they'll just be like, okay, dead ball.
I'd love to know what this discussion is right here.
No.
I have no clue what they could be discussing.
Oh, man. This is a hot mess.
All the way around.
And why are they letting a player from the opposing team come in and join in the conversation?
I mean, we just came out of a timeout. I don't know what you could be possibly discussing. We haven't done anything.
What is this? This is Say Freeman? I thought he wasn't playing.
That's him, number 5 out here wide.
Yeah, that must be a decoy. Because he told me he wasn't playing, but now you can't always rely on Say being serious. He was sitting in my classroom Thursday and said, no, I'm done. I'm not playing. It may just be a decoy.
I would just love to know. We could have got us a hamburger, drink, some fries.
I could have rode to Popeyes and got another thing of red beans and rice.
I'm just curious as to what the discussion is. And they haven't talked to the coaches, so it's something in between these guys. I don't know.
Maybe a ball spot. They can't be talking about where the ball is spotted or anything like that. I just can't imagine what's so important that they would talk for 2 minutes.
All right, here we go. Looks like they're ready. Whatever it was, they worked it out amongst themselves. They may have made their dinner plans for after the game.
Where y'all going tomorrow? All right, so third down and about 3 or 4. Marion Morgan's in motion to the far side. They hand it off to him around the near side of the field. There's a flag back there, a hold. That's going to be called on due.
Yep, yeah, that was pretty obvious. I'll have to give the referees credit there. That was a pretty obvious hold there, and you hate to see it. Of course, Marion goes in for the touchdown.
All right.
But now this puts us in an obvious passing down. We've brought in a couple more receivers here, put some height out there. Hayden Eubanks coming to this side, Colby Lafayette on the other side.
Man, I'd throw it to Dre McCray if you can get him out, like maybe on a screen, or maybe you can get him out and even up the field like we did at Byhalia game. So 37 seconds left. 8-7 Hawks. 37 seconds left in the first half. Devils are looking to throw this one. And they're looking at Colby Lafayette. No, they look at.
Oh, that's pass interference, yeah.
Well, they're not going to call that. Now we got some shoving again.
Yeah. Marion, as he runs by the DB, the DB grabs his jersey and actually turns him to the left as he pulls him.
Incomplete pass.
And Marion just kind of thought, okay, there's a pass interference call. And
had that ball been thrown a little closer to him, he may have gotten the call.
Yeah.
CJ just threw that thing out of the back of the end zone. Well, it's a little bit too long maybe for a field goal, I think.
Yeah, it's wet out there, a little bit of.
It'd be 43 yards.
Moisture on the ground. I think you just try to
That was my first.
hope for the best.
That was my first field goal in high school, 43-yarder. At St. John's. All right, we throw it up this time for Colby Lafayette, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. Threw it over the back shoulder, and he just turned and hit him right in the chest.
Well, what I like there is CJ took his time. Did you see him, Steve?
Yeah.
He let the play kind of develop.
Right.
Versus just rearing back and throwing the football.
Right. He was
CJ
actually
watched
looking.
He watched. That's right. He watched the play develop, saw Colby break open. They ran a little Colby ran a little out and up and got into the end zone, made a nice catch for a Blue Devil touchdown.
Well, and that's the thing he's got to work on a lot, and that's going to come with experience. He'll be able to run that same play kind of looking out of the corner of his eye and not staring it down. That time he had to stare it down, but he made a great throw. John Surratt in to add the extra point, and it's a good snap. Hold is it down, and the kick is through. 14-8, 28 seconds to play in the first half.
30 seconds left to go.
We'll keep it here. All right, so that was pretty good for the Blue Devils. I mean, but you're looking at a fourth down and 20 situation, something like that, and you score a touchdown. If not, you're going to go in the locker room down by 1. Now you're up by 6 points.
And what we talked about just a few minutes ago when we got the ball, you want to see a touchdown because then you come out of the second half with the football as well. So you could kind of take this game that was once an 8-0 game, and in a matter of a few series, you could be up a couple of scores. So that was a huge touchdown right there.
I'd be willing to say that a team like Holly Springs, you get up on them in just a couple of touchdowns, they'll start getting frustrated. They'll start laying down and not giving it 100%, and that's when it gets ugly.
Well, yeah, a team that's struggling on the year, when they get down, they start thinking, okay, here we go again.
Right.
But you give them a little momentum like they had earlier,
exactly.
and they think, wow, okay.
They got something to live for.
That's right.
All right, John Surratt's going to kick this thing off for the Blue Devils. Hawks have 2 deep return guys. 6 up front, 3 in the middle, 2 back deep. A 6-3-2.
I'm sure they're going to place this one instead of just kick it off deep, but let's see. No, they did go with a deep kick.
That's actually a pretty good kick, down to about the 5. Chris Harris is coming in, and he almost had him, but who was that? I couldn't see.
That's Colby again. That's 2 straight kickoffs where he has really laid the lumber to the ball carrier.
Well, Chris Harris had a bead drawn on the guy, and he just was a step late. If he'd have got there, he'd have tackled him inside the 20, but Colby lays the wood again. That's pretty good.
The Hawks will be taking over.
So 23 seconds. Wow. So that punt that they had where we caught it and were tackled immediately took 8-9 seconds. Now that kickoff took like 9 seconds. Come on now. Kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not going to say the clock has been operating at full strength tonight. We're playing a little prevent here. You got 5 guys lined up 15 yards off the ball. Now Ty Kirkendall slides up a little bit, but you still have 4 guys way deep off the ball.
They're going to hand it off right up the middle, and he's hit immediately. Dre McCray finished him off, but I think that's Jerion Jones who made a great play right there.
Well, he's come in to that other linebacker spot vacated by Parker Todd. It looks like they're trying a couple guys here tonight. Walker Tedford started out there, and now you see Jerion Jones coming in, and that's going to be the end of the first half.
And there we go. So at the end of the first half, Blue Devils 14, the Holly Springs Hawks 8. We'll take a break. When we get back, it'll be time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. You're watching Blue Devil football.
At Yalabusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalabusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalabusha General Hospital.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-painted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked-to-order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday night.
All right, we're back in Holly Springs, Mississippi at halftime. The Blue Devils are up on the Hawks 14-8. It wasn't easy, but it's time for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. Nat, tell us how the Devils pulled this one out.
Yeah, so we made it through the first quarter, actually, with the Blue Devils only having one possession on offense, and the quarter ended with the Hawks knocking on the door. They had it 1st and goal when the quarter came to an end, so no score at the end of the first quarter. But on the very next play, the first play of the second quarter, Dylan King, the quarterback from 1 yard out, took a quarterback sneak in for the touchdown for the Hawks, and then the two-point conversion was good to number 21, Cameron Washington. So with 11:58 remaining in the first half, the Hawks had an 8-0 lead. Blue Devils finally got some offensive momentum with 4:49 left in the half. Jaden Morgan on a 2-yard run out of the Wildcat formation takes it in. The extra point by John Surrett was good, making the score the Hawks 8 and the Blue Devils 7. And then a big play right before the half. We had 4th down and about 20 yards. We throw a pass to TD pass from C.J. Telford to Kobe Lafayette from 25 yards out. Extra point by John Surrett is good, which makes the score at the half your Water Valley Blue Devils 14, Holly Spring Hawks 8.
Well, it wasn't the prettiest ball game I've seen the Devils play, and look, I understand it's a rebuilding year kind of. You know, this is reminiscent really kind of that team when Marley and them were like freshmen, you know, when we just got beat down 2016, yeah. So it's kind of reminiscent of that year, but we are playing better with the younger kids than we did back then.
Yeah.
So that's good news.
You just, no matter the age, youth, if you've got experience, you want to see effort, and this has not been one of the better performances by the Blue Devils as far as effort goes. You know, we talked about it before the game. No matter your competition, you want to come out with the same effort week in and week out. You want to see your team take care of business, and we just looked lackluster in the first half. Finally got it going late. I imagine the coaches are over there having a pretty good talking across the way. There's no really locker room here, so they're kind of just scattered out by the buses. But I imagine they're having a pretty good talking to over there. Maybe we'll see the Blue Devils hopefully come out with a little bit of intensity in the second half and kind of take control of the football game.
It's like watching that Alabama fans watched week whatever, you know, and just watching the Ole Miss game.
That's right.
The funny man said,
that's right.
Look, man, I usually don't condone cussing, but Coach, look, whatever you got to do, whatever you got to do. So that's what's going on over there. Hey, look, you better get y'all's butts in gear. So anyway, I think really the defense just looked surprised the first few series. The offense just looked out of whack completely. 3 false start penalties in 6 plays. I mean, it's crazy. But it looks like everything is kind of turned around. Maybe all they need is just a little nudge in at halftime. So
yeah, they definitely wasn't the best half of football for the Blue Devils this season. But as you said, nothing that can't be corrected. You just want to see the effort there, and maybe in the second half we can come out here, see that better effort, get the game under control, and kind of move on to next week.
That's right. So we'll take a break. When we get back, it'll be time for the second half. You'll watch the kickoff. After this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
RENASANT Bank. Understanding you.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back. Second half action. The Hawks are going to kick this thing off to the Blue Devils. And they do that same kind of kickoff again. And a nice job this time. Jerrion Jones made a great decision right there.
That's right.
Just take the field position.
Yeah, when you're a guy that doesn't run the ball much and you get the ball in your hands, it's a natural tendency to say, let's just take this thing and go score a touchdown. But just take possession. You got good field position. Take possession, take the ball. Let's get the offense rolling. We just ended the half with a touchdown. See if we can keep that positive momentum.
Yeah, that's the key, man. You're getting the ball to start second half. Don't do anything crazy, you know.
Yep.
Try to be a hero right there to start the second half. So the Blue Devils will line up, slot left, and they got Jaden Morgan's back in the game for the Blue Devils. He shook that ankle, had a little ding.
Oh, he's got a hole.
Wow, what a hole. One man to beat. Now can he outrun? Oh, wow, what a play.
Shoestring.
Number 39, was it 39 or 99?
39, I think, Steve.
39 for the Hawks. Just dove and caught the shoelace.
And you see the Blue Devils, that we talked about this in the first half. Now they're going fast.
Yeah, and they're having to wait for the change. Yeah, you can't run it. Now they can run it once this guy gets up there with the down marker.
Is down, yeah. They don't have to wait on the entire change to go.
All right, so it's going to be just a really – CJ's going to keep it himself. And I don't know, he had Marion wide open out there. No one's even covering Marion. Dump it out there to him.
Yeah, I don't know what he saw there. He had a run-pass option where you kind of roll out. If the defensive player takes the flanker or the slot man, you run it. He didn't. He kind of dropped back, and CJ decided to tuck it anyway. That will come with age.
I've seen that a lot, though. You know, and Marion was telling me that there's been a couple of times where he's supposed to check off and throw that ball, and he didn't. Just kept it himself. So Jaden Morgan's got the ball around the left side. He has got the looks like he got the first down.
Oh, yeah,
he
did. A lot more. Jaden, that's one thing about him. He's a little slippery. He kind of keeps moving, and he went 5 yards past the chain. And on first glance, you would have thought he would have been stopped close to the down marker.
That's not a flag out there, is it? Something's on the ground, but it doesn't look like maybe.
They're right at the 10-yard line, so this is going to be interesting as they see. They're going to set the chains. I don't know. It looks like the ball is touching the 10. Maybe it's just outside, so they can technically pick up a first down, almost touching the goal line.
Yeah, call it first and goal pretty much. All right, so Marion's in motion. CJ's going to keep it himself around the left side, and he's down to about the 2.
And he's just shy of that first down marker.
Water Valley's just hitting quick, man. They're hitting hard right now.
And here comes the big guys, bringing in big number 90.
Jenkins?
Jenkins, is that 10 or 11 coming in there? That's 10, Marcus Cook. So I would imagine you're going to see Jaden Morgan get it Wildcat again, and I'd imagine you're going to see him run off the right side.
So you got Marcus and Dre in.
You going to put a little money on this one, Steve?
No,
right side right here?
Yeah, right side.
I think I know which way they're going.
It might be impossible to stop that play. Oh, yeah, in the end zone, touchdown. So 2-yard or 1 or 2 yard run for Jaden Morgan.
We're going to give him a 2-yard run.
2 yards. Yeah, the ball crossed the plane and he bounced off, and he could have got back in the end zone again. I don't know what the confusion is. It was a touchdown. Yeah. Bob's saying they're blowing the whistle before he even really, crossed the plane almost. It's like, that's a touchdown. So John Surratt comes back in to attempt the extra point. Walker Tedford to hold. He's been doing a pretty good job. We got new snappers this year, and it's new holder, new snapper, old kicker. That's always like, oh, man. Anyway, they've been doing nice.
I'm sure if you play the Blue Devils, you think.
As soon as I had to say something. Steve. Why did I say anything?
Good snap, went through his hands. Everything was going good, but you must not have played baseball growing up.
Every day.
Because I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. I'm just saying.
20-8, Blue Devils have added to the lead. 10:09 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnages not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley. Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
Blue Devils have scored, missed the extra, not missed, but bobbled the snap on the extra point, so it was no good. So John will kick this thing off. He's been beating it right down the middle of the field, trying to see if he can get the end zone. This one's got too fast of a rotation to make it to the end zone. It's inside the 10, though. And the ball will be returned up to about the 34-yard line for the Hawks, and that's where they'll start their first possession of the second half.
Woo! Well, again, the Hawks didn't do anything fancy in the first half, Steve. They just kind of came out, played a little smash mouth, had some success moving the football. Blue Devils kind of corrected some things late in the first half, and so let's see if the Blue Devil defense can continue to stall the Hawks out and get the football back for their offense to keep that momentum going.
One of the advantages of the high school level is being able to work on a couple of new things in a week, and present something new to a defense, and it takes them about a half to figure it out sometimes.
It does. You got to remember they're young kids. They're not spending the hours that college and professional teams are in the film room.
Right.
They get 1 day a week to look at some film, and then they have to go out on the field and try to correct what they did wrong and then work on new install for the new team and what formations they have. We got a late penalty here.
Yeah, we got a hold on the Hawks, so they're going to back it up 10 in a second, maybe.
That had to happen during the return, so I'd like to know where they dropped the flag, because it's got to be from the point of the of the hold. You wouldn't think the hold happened right there where he was tackled.
We're just going to take it back 10 or 11 yards.
Okay, and so look, the chains, Steve, are staying at 1st and 20. That's not right.
Yeah, that's...
you don't call a hold before they run a play.
Right.
I've never seen this.
It should be 1st and 10.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, now they're getting it right. You got to move your chain gang.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That would have been a new one on me right there.
Well, about it once a week we see something new.
Blue Devils kind of stacking the line. They got 5 men across the front now. No safeties back.
Playing a 5-3, man-on-man coverage. They thump it over the middle of number 23, and there was a little Walker Tedford may have bumped
it. He could do that. The ball was tipped somewhere up in front of him. I don't know if it was at the line. I saw the ball get tipped, so that allowed the linebacker to go ahead and make contact.
Yeah.
But you can see who they're targeting. That big 6'3", 300-pound tight end they've got.
So yeah, if the ball's tipped, you can tackle him.
You can do whatever you want to. Yeah, once the ball's tipped. There is
they missed that in that game last night that I watched. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. They hum it down the field. Number 14 had a step on Rucker, but that ball was way overthrown. He's got a cannon.
Yeah, and the quarterback really missed a read right there. 23, the tight end just kind of curled in the middle of the field, sitting about 5 yards, about the 30-yard line, wide open. Nobody's with him. He just dumps that off. That guy turns around and probably goes another 10 or 15 yards.
Yeah.
But he had the home run in his mind, and, I don't blame him. The kid was behind him. He just kind of overthrew it a little bit.
At this level, they kind of they make up their mind almost in the huddle who they're going to throw it to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and that's
they've been told all week that this guy's he's faster than him. He's going to beat him.
Yeah, and that's youth. You lock in on one thing, and it looks like Holly Springs does not have the football they want, so they're bringing in the football that they want. Must be a better throw in football here.
It's 3rd and 10. They're going to have to chunk it because they are not going to. I mean, they ran it well early, but I just don't see that happening now. So got like a 4-3 defense now. You got 4 guys in coverage, and 2's going to try to take it himself, but he only got about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. So
yeah, good tackle by Jenkins and by Marcus Cook. When you drop back in coverage like that, we saw it earlier in the game. It opens up the middle of the field. The quarterback saw it, took off running, had a little opening. I think we have a Holly Springs player down hurt.
Yeah, he's not getting up quickly. They're going to come out and look at him. We got a timeout on the field. We'll take it too. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area. A way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
C.W. White Incorporated Petroleum Products in Water Valley supports Blue Devil football and academics, selling quality petroleum products at reasonable prices for over 60 years. C.W. White offers local express ethanol and non-ethanol gasolines. Open 24/7 on Wise Street in Water Valley. Also additional locations of local express and Sunoco fuels in Charleston, Batesville, Sardis, and Senatobia. Wishing the best for the Blue Devils this season.
All right, we're back. The injured Hawk is kind of getting helped off the field. It looks like he just may have turned his ankle pretty good. But number 50, I think that's number 50. No?
I think it's 50.
I still can't see
I can't. It's either 50 or 56. Looks like it's 50. Wish him well. He's definitely not putting any pressure on the left foot.
So a punt situation for the Hawks now. And their punter is way back. He catches it and gets it off really quick. Ball hits the ground, picked up by Jaden Morgan on the left side. He makes a couple of men miss, but then he's just stacked up at the 45-yard line of the Hawks.
Yeah, it looks like we see him now. The kid injured for the Hawks is sitting right here in front of us on the bench, and it is number 50.
Yeah, you can see the back number is way better than the front.
Yeah, that yellow is tough to pick up in this dim lighting.
The yellow lighting.
Number 50 is a sophomore, 5'10", guard, defensive end, Tytravius Reeves, so we wish him well.
Over just inside the Hawks territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, Devils' second possession of the second half. 9:23 to go in the third.
Steve, I see Say Freeman back in again, so maybe
he lied.
Maybe his hamstring is a little better than what he let you know. He didn't want to put anything out on TV.
Yes, right. That's right. All right, so snap is handed off. Or no, he's going to keep it himself. CJ's going to try to keep it himself and gets about 4 yards. 3, no. Wow, they're marking him down way
1
back
yard,
here.
Yeah, I don't know if his knee might have hit the ground.
I sure didn't see it.
No, he was tackled around the 40. But something happened there.
Well, second and about 8 for the Blue Devils, slot right, single back. And this time the Hawks come across and knock one of our guys over. So that might be a free 5.
It is. It's got offsides, went with a hard count there. It's tough to stay disciplined when you hear that hard count from the quarterback and his hands flash in front of him like he's about to receive the football. But Blue Devils will take it. That puts it in a short and manageable second down.
Second about 3-ish. The same formation. CJ takes the ball and gives it off to Q. Carruthers around the right side, and Q got a lot of yards on that. He picked up probably 15 yards on that play.
Yeah, we brought 2 guys from the left side, both the tackle and the guard pulled, and it was the right guard and the left guard pulled, and you saw them both get out there and get in front of Q, and Q followed in behind them, and once they got in front of him, they kind of paved a little route for him to get a big positive gain on second and short.
And that was that play we had trouble not holding on.
You're right. You're right.
So slide left this time, and hands it off to Q. Carruthers going around the left side this time, and flag comes in. I don't know. They're going to call that on due, but I didn't see the hold on that play. He let go.
Yeah, the guy that made the tackle is the one he's calling the hold on. I could see if he and you hear the fans over here on this side not happy with it, but they're not happy they didn't get the call the last time. But I think Dewberry held his guy, and then when he got ready to get away from him, he released him.
Let go.
Like you're supposed to, but penalty marker.
I don't know what they see, but that's going to back the Devils up 1st and 20 from the 30-yard line, roughly. Give or take an inch or two. And so Dre McCray is in the ballgame at running back. Marion's in the slot. He comes in motion. And, wow, CJ's just going to keep it himself right up the middle, right off guard. And he got probably 8, 9, call it. Let's see.
Carry on the play by number 4, CJ Telford.
He got 8 yards on that pickup.
Just under 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
7:40 to go in the third. Devils up 20-8. And trying to find some points, man. I mean, we just did not do well in the whole first half moving the ball, except for the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, and even the last possession, you hit a big pass. The penalties are what hurt us.
Right.
And you look, we're behind the chains again, 2nd and 12.
Just imagine what a football game would go like if we didn't have. Oh Lord, here we go. Back them up 5 again. The right tackle moved, just flinched. Not much, just a little flinch, but they're going to pick it up. So back them up 5, 2nd and 17. And I think my back is like 3rd and 90 right now. I don't know, but
the accommodations here. I guess your nice cushion chair you're sitting in is not helping your back. Is that what you're saying? Oh, never mind. We don't really have that.
Well, they're still going to run it. All right, 2nd and 17 for the Devils. I'd like to see a good pass play right here. They're going to fling it way over Marion's head. They threw it out to Marion out there.
And he had one guy to beat if Marion makes the catch. There's one guy that he's got to shake, and he's got all kind of running room. I saw CJ kind of wipe his hand after making the throw, so I don't know if it was a wet ball. I did at halftime walk across the field to the other side, and you lose your foot in the grass. It's so tall, and that grass is holding that water, so it is a wet field for sure.
And we had that rain last night, and it was a sneaky rain. We had more than you think we did.
You're right.
It rained a lot more than it looked like, but
Blue Devils will have to maybe call a timeout here. I don't know if they're going to.
6 seconds on the play clock. Now they're going to try to get it off.
I think they're still going to call a timeout.
2, 1. Ball snap. Wow, and he throws it up deep to Marion down the sideline. A little push off, and they get it. The referee saw the push off. It was a touchdown, but Marion's going to get called for the push.
Yeah, and I don't think he had to do that. I don't know.
Right. He could have just ran into the defender.
Yeah, what he could have done is just kept his hand on his back and not extend the hand, just to give him a little bit of separation, so that if he did turn around, you could make the catch. But Marion just kind of extended the hand, so I don't know.
I got a text from Mr. Howland.
There you go.
About the name changes.
We got that corrected.
So, yeah, Marion, we'll have a little discussion about that Monday morning, 3rd period. And
what play you got called for 3rd and about 35?
Yeah, just throw it up deep, and if they catch it, tackle them on the 1. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, just have a punt here.
Just a punt, basically a punt on 3rd down. Just throw it up deep down the sideline. CJ's going to roll out to the left. He's looking to do that. Throws it back across the middle. Colby LaFayette is open, but is overthrown.
Oh, we got a late hit, too, so that's going to be automatic first down.
You would think it's supposed to be an automatic first, but that's not how they.
Yeah, you're right. I know a pass interference is not automatic first, but I would think a roughing the passer should be an automatic first down because that's a dead ball.
Roughing the passer.
Yeah, that should be from the line of scrimmage. 15
and it'll be
yards.
Repeat third down, or if it's not a first.
I just you got to believe a dead ball is an automatic first, but now I'm not sure. Yep, I think I saw this guy hold up a first down. Yeah, first down.
All right.
So the chain should come back.
Yeah.
Yep, they're bringing them back. So they got that right.
Nice.
And CJ may have to come out of the game. He got hit pretty hard there, Steve. I don't know if CJ will go right back in. Coach Embry has the whole team over there. Let's see. It may be Jaden Morgan coming in to quarterback right here. It is.
Yep. And Dre is going to come in at running back.
Yeah, I see CJ over there. Look like he got hit in the back leg. He's stretching, kind of leaning backward, stretching his back some, talking to the trainer, Roger.
All right, so 1st and 10, 6:37 to go in the third. Man, this quarter's going slow.
If this head referee would learn that does not mean start the clock.
Yeah, that means reset the play clock.
And he's done that all night and has gotten on my everlasting nerve. That's what his signal is to start the clock.
He's given a reset.
Every time. And the guy's going, it's reset. When do you want me to start it? You just give me the start of play. And he's sitting there pumping his arm up in the air. Oh, that irks me.
Well, as you said earlier, it's like based on the competition.
Yeah.
We probably didn't get the
cream of the crop here.
Right. So 2nd down and about 3 for the Blue Devils. Dre is in motion. Jaden's going to keep it himself right up the middle. And he bounces it out. He ran into some contact, then bounced it out around the left side and got the first down.
And we talked about it earlier. That's what you like to see. Jaden hits the ball, hits the hole pretty hard. Got stuffed a little bit, but kept his feet turning, bounced it outside, saw an opening, picked up the first down. If not, he'd have been stopped short and been 3rd and short.
So that old the name mix-up has still got me chuckling a little bit. Kiki Rucker comes in at receiver on the near side.
We haven't seen him much on offense tonight.
Right, and is that Dre out there? Or is that that's Dre out in the slot, which he's dangerous in the slot. Marcus Cook is at H.
I've never seen Jaden throw the ball. Does he throw it some?
I don't know, but he's going to either have to or keep it himself. I think he does. He keeps it himself around the right side. He's got a little running room. He's trying to find his hole, though, and he gets out of bounds at about the 13. And then shoved out of bounds late.
I mean,
that's ridiculous. Come on, guys. There's no need to do that. And that coach just snatched his player up like, are you serious?
I was just about to commend the Hawks for not hitting Jaden out of bounds because they had 2 or 3 that could have hit him a foot out of bounds, and they didn't.
Right.
And then this guy hits him, 15, 20 feet out of bounds?
It had to be.
Way out of bounds.
It was 4 or 5 yards out of bounds at least.
Yeah.
And that's just no call for that. That's and you got to be careful because those kind of penalties, you get 2 of those and you're gone for a whole game.
Yeah, the coach is still chewing on him, and I can't blame him there. That was so far out of bounds. It's one thing if you're trying to hold up and you hit the guy, or you think he's going to stay in bounds and you hit the guy.
But you've already passed the marker out here.
I think Jaden was turning around to come back to the field almost.
Yeah.
I mean, he was so far out of bounds.
He was turning around trying to throw the ball back to the ref. Uh-oh. Nice catch right there by Jaden Morgan. Wow.
Sorry for that interruption, but I look up and the ball hits Jaden in the chest, and I'm like, what just happened?
But he caught it because he was not looking. His head was turned left.
I don't know how he caught that football.
I think it just hit him, and he threw his hands up, and it fell straight down in his hands. Look what I found.
Here comes the
big guy.
Big guys again. What side do you think he's going to run to, Steve?
Whatever side Jenkins lines up on. And he lines up at right tackle.
Let's see if the defense thinks he's going that way. Let's see if they change it up here. There's nobody to the opposite side.
Run to the far side. He just runs it right over Jenkins' hole. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils from 4 yards out.
Touchdown, number 8, Jay Morgan of the Blue Devils.
So With 3:52 to go in the third quarter, Water Valley is pretty much opened this one up a little bit. 26-8, extra point pending. I will not say any more about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say when you brought that up earlier, when I was playing baseball, the funny thing is we would have to, if I played good, we would have to do the same routine the next game.
And you wear the same uniform.
If we went to Ward's and got a burger, we would have, even if we weren't hungry, had to go get a Ward's quarter.
You knew better than what you did earlier. I'm ashamed.
John Surratt for the extra point. Hold us down. The kick is good, and no one said anything to jinx it. That's great. So the score, 3:52 to go in the third, 27-8 in favor of the Blue Devils. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Dr. Steve Edwards and the Tri-Lake Eye Clinic team strive to provide the best in optometry services. They're a full-service eye and vision care provider, accepting eye emergencies as well as scheduled appointments. Patients go there because they know they will receive the personal attention and professional care that is their foundation. They'll explain every exam and procedure and answer all of their patients' questions. The Tri-Lake Eye Clinic in Water Valley.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
All right, we're back. It's time for the kickoff after the Devils have just put this thing, opened it up a little bit, 27-8. John Surratt just pooches it in the middle of the field. It's going to hit the ground at the 30. Picked up by the big boy, number 32. And you better hit him low and wrap up. So
yeah, that's what you call a gang tackle. Look how many we've got. 7 of our 11 kids on the kickoff team are on top of that guy. That's one that you, when 23 gets the ball, you better hold his ankle and just hang on and hope your teammates get there pretty quick.
Ooh. All right. Avery Humphreys is in. Man, he's been bothered by some a knee injury.
Yeah, I see he's got something, wearing a little knee brace.
So the Hawks line up. Trips right, single left. They're in a pass situation, looks like. They throw it. Oh, wow. That just went through the hands of the receiver, number 21.
Yeah, I tell you, the quarterback's pretty accurate. He gets back there, gets a deep drop. I mean, he's 7 or 8 yards deep. Set his feet, read his reads, and made a really good throw there. Maybe a little high, but it went through his hands.
I think if this kid, Dylan King, had been in a lot of camps and stuff like that, he would be an incredible quarterback.
He looks good. He's got the frame.
Yeah, I mean, he's an incredible athlete, it looks like. I mean, I just think what he's missing is pretty much some tall receivers that are hungry for the ball. So
here we go, the referee setting it again.
Reset the play clock.
I don't know what's going on here. You got it.
There you go. All right.
Number 23 split wide. You don't see very often a 6'3", 300-pounder split wide left.
Well, he's going to be looked at right here. They throw the ball to him, and wow. Hit him in the hands, Nat. That was his. That's on him.
Yeah, if he catches that, he's 7 yards across the line of scrimmage. He's definitely picking up a first down because we're not bringing him down for the next 3 yards.
Yeah, Rucker's just not going to drag him down.
No, he's a big fella.
You know, and this has a lot to do with it too. Now, I had the privilege of being out at San Francisco's camp, and I got to catch balls from Steve Young and from Jim Druckenmiller. And Jim Druckenmiller threw a heavy ball, and Steve Young would lay it in. It felt like a pillow you were catching. He just threw it so nice and soft. Oh, look at this. Number 38 runs it. He has like broken 4 tackles and gets the first down.
Yeah, we had him in the backfield for a loss and missed probably 2 tackles after that.
That's crazy. Like I was saying, Steve would throw the ball and you would catch it and it would just stick in your hand. And Druckenmiller would throw it, and it would just break your hand.
I've caught a ball from Jeff Bynum before. Does that count? I mean, he was a Water Valley great, was he not?
I
mean,
wasn't
you're
here.
dropping Steve Young.
I wasn't here.
Druckenmiller. I got to try to keep up with you. Best I can do is Jeff Bynum.
That dude, he was from West Virginia, and he was like 6'6" and could throw the ball the length of the field. Oh, Grass Ninja got the running back.
one of the coaches yelled, "Pick your feet up." That's usually when you run. That's usually pretty important.
Yeah, I see. I put that on the whole. This whole generation of kids just wear slippers everywhere they go.
Yeah.
So
slides. They wear
slides.
those
Wear the slides all the time, so they don't. And you get a new pair of J's, and what do? You can't crease them, so you walk to where you're sliding your feet almost. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got to pick your feet up. You can crease your Nikes.
That's right.
Your cleats, just not the J's. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Hawks. 23 comes in tight. He actually gets down in a stance.
He's releasing here.
Yeah, he's wide open right in the middle of the field. Dylan King decided to take it himself. Yeah, I think I throw that ball to number 23 right there. He was probably 2 or 3 yards shy of the first down, but still. I mean, he catches it, turns, and gets upfield. He's going to get a first.
Well, you remember the quarterback at Oxford last year, or the tight end, Jeremy Piggies, who's now at Auburn running some Wildcat.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's like this kid. I think Piggies is 6'3", 300. And he's just a load to bring down in college, much less against smaller high school athletes. I'd find ways to get 23 the ball in his hands and just take my chances. You can't bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, I would just throw it out there to him.
Quick, short passes.
Yeah, quick pass. So slot left, and he is in the slot. They hand it off up the middle this time, and nothing doing for the Hawks on that play. Man, I'm just thinking, if I'm a college scout, the Hawks have 2 guys that I would be seriously considering.
They could play somewhere.
Bringing up a Hawks.
Dylan King and this number 23 right here, I would love to have them on a bike because evidently he is fast.
No, he can move.
He can move.
We've watched him run. He's pretty nimble.
You get a kid like that, man.
He's splitting out wide. I bet you, Steve, you'll see here that slant where he dropped it earlier, just a few plays ago.
Yeah, and we're man-to-man coverage on him right now.
Yeah, they're going to throw that quick slant to him, I think, right here. We could probably jump this route.
4th down.
There it is.
There it is, a quick slant. He caught it, and exactly, Kiki hit him, and you're just not going to bring him down. First down.
Yeah,
pass complete to number 23.
We saw that coming when he split out wide. That's the same formation they ran earlier. And Kiki, thought he would just kind of shove him instead of tackle him, and you're not going to shove that kid.
That's where you drop your linebacker back into coverage.
Yeah, that could have been a pick right there. We
take that one to the house.
Yeah.
First down.
So 1st and 10 for the Hawks on the 30-yard line.
Uh-oh. Oh, out and go.
He's got no one downfield. Everyone's in the end zone. Oh, wow. What a takedown right there by Kirkendall. Kirkendall gets up feeling it. Marley Cook and Kirkendall had him, but I think Ty actually got the lick on him.
He did. He very much did.
All right, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The score, 27-8 in favor of the Blue Devils. We'll take a break and be back for 4th quarter action after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
RENASANT Bank, understanding you.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter action. The Blue Devils kind of on their heels a little bit. Holly Springs has put together a little bit of a drive. They're going to throw the ball across the middle, wide open. Number 14 has caught the ball down at the 5-yard line. And he just, Marion was in coverage, but I mean, there was really nothing he could do.
Now, I don't know, the safety got sucked in there, like Q Carruthers at safety, and Marion was kind of expecting some help on the inside, and Q, I don't know if he bit on the run fake, but Q came running in, the next thing you know, that guy's open on the slant, deep little kind of skinny post, and again, you see the quarterback King deliver the ball on time.
And perfect throw. I mean, yeah, he's a good quarterback. 23 out wide left, slot right, and two backs. He's going to hand off to number 6 up the middle. He didn't get much, maybe 2 yards. Yeah, but that's all they need in this situation. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, it looks like the ball is spotted right on the 2-yard line, so it should be 2nd and goal.
You keep getting 2 from this range and you're in the end zone. 10:56 to go in the game.
It'll be interesting to see here, Steve, if they split 23 out wide again and run that slant. It was so successful a little earlier. And he's 6'3". You could almost throw a lob ball up, and it's going to be tough to defend.
Yeah, I like that little play where you fold him back underneath and just hit him on the turn.
Here it is. He's out wide. Let's see if they do it. We're playing inside coverage, so.
All right, so King gets a snap, and yeah, he's just going to keep it this time and sacked in the backfield. Wow, for about a 2-yard loss this time. Wow. Devils just came in, and that's Walker Tedford that comes in. I mean, you're talking about a kid that's maybe weighs 170, 60 pounds.
He and Ty Kirkendall met in the backfield and converged on the quarterback. That play was just slow developing. The quarterback wanted to keep, reading it, and by the time he decided to pull, it was too late to have anything move in a positive direction. So
good blitz.
Third down right here, 3rd and 4. Again, we got single coverage out there on 23.
So slot right. King gets the snap. He's looking to throw it to 23, and it just went through his hands. Wow. And that was the play. I mean, that should be a sure thing every time you throw it.
But what's a little different there is you saw Chris Harris knew that was coming too. Chris kind of jumped up there on the route with him. The last time they ran that play, 23 broke inside, and there was nobody around him. Yeah. But Chris is playing inside leverage there, inside coverage on his inside shoulder. Good coverage. Now let's see if we can make a goal line stand. Something we hadn't done tonight. Let's see if we can make a goal line stand.
4th and 4. Hawks can't let these opportunities go.
You got 23 in the slot right here.
Seeing the slot on the far side, they throw it. Oh, wow, no good. It was just a little bit, it was not a bad throw. He kind of actually put it only where his guy could catch it, a little low and in front of the receiver. And he put his hands on it. He just didn't, he couldn't haul it in.
Well, I think like we saw earlier, when I can't remember who it was on our team, tried to make a catch. Might have been Dre that hit him in the shoulder pads. I think we had a defender flash right in front of the guy right there. And when he flashed, it kind of broke his concentration. Didn't make the catch. So, again, you're building on some positive stuff, and to see a goal line stand, we kind of gave up some yardage there, but we got inside the 5-yard line down to the 2, 1st and goal, and they actually lost 2 yards on the series.
That's right. So another goal line stand for the Devils, 2 in 2 weeks. Marion Morgan goes in motion, and that is Jaden Morgan in at quarterback, and he's just going to take it himself at the right side and just outruns a couple of guys. And it's a foot race up the sideline. He high steps one guy and gets out of bounds. Wow. I don't see any flags.
No, he hit that pretty quick. I don't think we had time to really hold. But I tell you, for a 9th grader, he's got a little bit of speed once he gets outside.
Right.
You're kind of, as a Blue Devil fan, you definitely are enjoying the moment right now, but you're kind of excited about the future with all these young guys that are running the football.
That was the scouting report I got from Coach Swindle. He said, Jaden, he's a young guy, but once he gets in space, he's fast.
Yeah.
And
there's the referee telling him to start the clock by pushing his hand up again.
And the clock's not starting,
I'll be quiet about it.
There he goes, finally. I bet these people in the booth are like, what in the world?
Yeah.
All right, slot left. It's going to be a throw. CJ looks down the field, tries to get it out to Rucker, who gets up and, nice defensive play. Rucker had it in his hands, and the defender just jumped up. And did it not look like his head hit the ball and knocked it out?
I think his helmet came in between there. The ball was underthrown, so Rucker goes up, gets his hands on it as he's coming down. The defender's helmet kind of comes up in between his hands. We had like 3 receivers there that all ran go routes, so it kind of stretches your defense. CJ just kind of stayed with his first read and went to the right side to Rucker.
We're starting to get into the more well-lit part of the with all the car lights on out there. You see it's kind of like
the lanterns
of Baggart bands at the end. All right, so Q Carruthers gets the ball off he was going to try to get up the middle, but he bounces it out left, and he's up the sideline for first down. Wow.
Yeah, a little counter play there. Q steps to the right, comes back, counter to the left.
He's the fastest kid on the team.
Yeah, I was going to say, he could just tell by the pursuit that, hey, I can get outside of these guys, use my speed, and then once I do, turn it up, and that's what Q did right there.
Yeah, he's in my first period class, and he's a great kid too, man. I just don't have any problems with any of the students that we have now. They're all great. So, 1st and 10 for the Devils. Ball is on the 29-yard line.
Might see another pass right here. Let's see if they put it up in the air.
Well, they fake it to Q this time. And he's got Chance Dewberry wide open. And it's no, that was Hayden Eubanks. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, CJ couldn't deliver the football when he wanted to. He wanted to get rid of it just a little bit quicker, but a guy got in front of his face. He had to kind of get around him. By the time he did release the football, the DB was converging in. Hayden almost had his, I guess that would have been his first high school touchdown probably, which would have been nice to see tonight.
That would have been good if he had almost threw it short, so Hayden had to stop and catch it.
Yeah, and you might have had a pass interference at the worst.
All right, 2nd and 10. Marion's in the slot. They put him in motion. Hand it off to Jaden Morgan up the middle. CJ's back in the game. Jaden takes it around the right side, and he finds a first down, it looks like, out on the far side. I think he got it.
Well, we talked about earlier, most of these Holly Springs Hawks are playing on both sides of the football, and you're seeing their pursuit is slowing down now. Once we pop it outside, there's really nobody that can contain. So our running backs are kind of finding some success by taking the ball, getting outside, and just kind of outrunning the defense's pursuit.
All right. We have a timeout. Holly Springs has called a timeout, so we'll take a break with them and be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. Turnage Drug Store, the guardian of your health for over 110 years, is Water Valley's own locally owned pharmacy. Benny, Bobby, and the staff can help you with your prescriptions and over-the-counter meds. Turnage's not only has medications you need, but gift items for your family. Stop in and set a spell and have something refreshing from the old-fashioned snack bar. Over 110 years of serving you and your family. Turnage Drug Store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Water Valley.
They're calling for some uh-oh, and I don't know what that means, but
I don't either.
Uh-oh. Blue Devils 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. CJ hands it off to Jade Morgan off the left side. He weaves his way back through the middle, still up, and finally tackled around. Oh, flag late. And another one right here on Marcus Cook. Looks like their guy had Marcus Cook on the ground giving him the business or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Marcus was just blocking until the whistle. Once he heard the whistle, he kind of stopped. The guy kind of
kept going.
Came down on top of him. We're going to see what the first penalty is. I think it's probably the first one's going to be maybe a hold against the Blue Devils. I don't know what that far side one's going to be. Every time he's thrown, it's been a personal foul against the Blue Devils, so
Except for the one that was like 30 feet.
Well, I'm talking about on that side of the field. That guy's called it every time against the Blue Devils. We'll see. Maybe to be offsetting again.
Oh, goodness. They're coming back. They waved off the one over there on Marcus Cook and the Hawk defender. But they're going to keep this one over here down the field for a hold. So it'll be 1st and 15, basically, or 14.
Then waved off the second one.
What
the crap is that? Let's see him start this clock right here, Steve. There you go.
There you go.
There you go. And they don't know what to do.
Now he finally gives a signal for
that's the first time I've seen that.
The clock.
Nice.
Yeah.
It only took about almost 4 quarters. And no telling how many games he's done.
Brad Embry probably snuck a note in. All right, here goes CJ. CJ's going to throw it inside. Oh, nice catch right down there inside the 5, down to about the 1 yard line. That was Say Freeman.
Yeah.
His hamstring is good.
He made a good catch because the guy was all over his back and kept his concentration. CJ delivered that on time.
First and goal.
So Dre McCray is in at running back. They hand it off to him around the right side, and he is touchdown in the end zone. Dre McCray, 3-yard touchdown, roughly.
Just under 8 minutes left.
They had it as a 5, but we got no flag. Oh, we have a flag. Now there's 2 coming in late. Now this will all be after the fact. Now they're saying touchdown, but then who's that? Say? Yeah, there's Say Freeman that I think they're going to give. I don't know if he's ejected. Let's see. Offset. Dead ball. And then dead ball on the Hawks. So they offset. Okay, so it didn't say they ejected, but they definitely called a unsportsmanlike on both teams. So nevertheless, nothing changes, I guess. John Surratt's out to kick the extra point. 33-8, 7:45 to play in the game. The snap is back and down, and John Surratt gets it off and right through the center. It's good. 34-8.
Number 41, John Surratt.
The Blue Devils have really opened it up. Now there's some more stuff going on. Flag comes in. Another flag comes in.
Flag on the play.
And Blue Devils need to be careful.
We got another game.
Yeah, we have way more to lose than they do.
You're right. All right, we'll take a break and come back for the kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys Kevin Horan, Jimmy Powell, and Brad Dagnall are ready and prepared to fight for your rights. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you. Contact them at 226-2185 or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada. A family practice since 1926.
Your dream home is waiting. Buying or selling a home is a major life choice. Whatever your real estate needs, Sherry Fisher and Tony Hill can help you reach your goals with confidence. RE/MAX Legacy Realty expertise of the Water Valley market will give you the best possible experience from start to finish. Using the website, you will have all the information you need about the current real estate market. RE/MAX, the #1 name in real estate. See or call Sherry Fisher or Tony Hill in Water Valley.
For whatever reason, this thing is getting ugly, but Brad Embry has called the whole Water Valley football team up and said, look, I don't want to see another thing. And I think it goes to what you said. We have way more to lose than they do.
Yeah, we've got 2 big games in front of us. Holly Springs season is, for all intents and purposes, not going anything past when they finish their last regular season game. And you just don't want to play your biggest game coming up next, biggest game of the year so far, next week without some players that may get ejected or whatever. So I think Coach Embry, I see him out there talking to the referees right now, just making sure they know, look, I've told my guys not to do anything. So we'll see.
I'm going to have to talk to John about this, setting the ball up behind the line. you can actually set the ball up to where it's barely touching the line. Did you know that? You can set the ball up on the other side of the line to where it's barely touching. What? Okay. I thought John was about to.
Somebody must have gotten ejected for the Blue Devils. Coach Embry is irate looking at the sideline.
They didn't give a signal earlier, but
I'm assuming they ejected someone because they're making notes over there in their little notebook. And you hate to see it when you've got a crew.
He's ticked. Coach Embry is just like, are you kidding me?
You've got a crew like this that's kind of let it go, then all of a sudden they eject someone. And they put the penalty on the Blue Devils, so we're moving the ball back 15 yards.
Well, Coach Embry is hot. Look at him. He just kicked something over.
Yeah, like we talked about, you hate to lose a player because that means they're gone for next week as well. You just hate to see it.
Well,
I've never seen Coach Embry get a penalty, but I think he might have just gotten one, or somebody over on the sideline did.
This is turning into craziness, brother.
Coach Embry's still giving me earful. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah. Good ball. Unsportsmanlike on us, so they're not going. Okay.
So that should be half the distance, shouldn't it?
Well, it was
at the 25.
Are they doing it again?
Yeah, another one.
So
this should be at the 10-yard line.
Well, it should be half the distance. Actually, it should be on the 12.5, but whatever. You know what? Just do an onside kick and get it back.
There you go.
That's what I'd do. I'd kick it.
Yeah, they're going to the 12.5 now.
Yeah, it should be 12.5. I've never seen anybody kick off from the 12.5. This is the first time on me. Yeah, he's going to actually have to put the tee down and show John where it is. I think they're putting it at the 12. So, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. I mean, I see Say way back there in the back on the bench, way back there by that board, or is that our old bench back there? I don't know if that was him or not, but. All right, so 7:45 to play. Blue Devils got to get their heads on. All right, boot it right down the middle of the field. It's caught by the Hawks at about the 45-yard line, and he breaks a couple tackles, gets it up to the 30 of the Blue Devils.
Come back on that play. My number 38, Robert Jones.
So, wow. Strange occurrence right there. I've never seen all that.
Well, you know, we talked about a lot of keys to the game, different things before the game. One of the things we mentioned was we did not expect this crew to be top-notch. They've kind of let the and I've never heard whistles blow as much as the head guy does here. Here he is starting it again by pushing up the play clock. I'm tired of talking about that, but this crew has been anything but stellar for sure.
They still haven't started the clock. Now they want it. That ball hit the ground. No good. 2nd and 10. So I don't see Dre McCray in the ball game.
No, it's probably a time here you see two younger, Walker Tedford, Jerrion Jones. You go let Dre, you know, you've got a nice lead, comfortable lead.
He's been playing a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, so just kind of rest some of your guys. Get ready for next week. Get out of here without any more penalties. Play smart.
All right, so slot right. King drops back, throws it out left side. Ooh, nice catch. Nice throw and catch right there. Chris Harris was in coverage, and I thought for a second he might have time to break that play up, but being as we can't see that far.
Yeah, he made a good break on the ball, and when the ball was released, you thought he may have a chance to step in front of that, but good catch by the kid for Holly Springs, number 14. It's 3rd and short.
Yep, so King gets the ball and he hands it off right up the middle of Kirkendall and Walker Tedford. Kirkendall had him held up and Tedford came in and smoked him. A loss of about 2. 4th down and about 4 now.
And Holly Springs is going a little quick. They're lining up, just going.
Slot right. Single back and single on the far side. He's looking to throw it.
Oh, he's open.
Oh.
And overthrew it.
Well, no flag on that. Come on now. It was uncatchable, first of all.
Yeah, that ball is over his head. Marion probably got a little handsy there.
After the ball is kind of over him, it looked like the ball had already gone past him.
I would not have been surprised to see a flag there, but it was definitely not worthy of a penalty there.
Yeah, and you know, this is what I'm worried about at this point. After the game, just go to the bus. You know?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it's not even worth it to shake hands now because you can't afford to have an altercation.
Well, most times if I'm maybe wrong here, but are they wanting to stay kind of apart during this COVID time, not shake hands?
Right.
So hopefully they won't, because
that was a rule early.
We need to keep them separate.
Because I remember Vaughn Daniels saying something about, they let them hit and tackle each other all game, and then they can't shake hands after the game. Well, that just sounds weird. But oh goodness! All right, he's resetting the play clock for the 100th time tonight, and the clock is still not started, which it never should have stopped. So Q Carruthers gets the ball, and he tries to get it off the guard, and he got about 4. Maybe 5, almost 5 yards right there on first down. All right. Now Q is limping. So he dinged his ankle on that one jet sweep or whatever it was. When he came around this side over here, he got tackled, and his ankle he hadn't been the same since.
Exactly. It looked like you're putting Chris Harris in to run the ball some, and I like to see that. You know what Jaden Morgan can do. You know what Q can do. Game's in control.
6 minutes left. Yeah. All right. So CJ hands it off to Chris around the right side. He's looking for the hole, and he finds one finally, and he gets almost the first down. Let's see. Ball came out, and looked like maybe Water Valley jumped back on it. Are they going to spot it there? Or
you can't fumble forward and recover it unless it was the same player.
Right. Well,
but again, that's all I'll say.
That's the Culpepper rule, or that's what saved us in 1993, early in the year.
That's right.
Because he did, to win the game, he fumbled it forward and somebody else picked it up. All right. So 1st and 10, it was a first. So they entered the neutral zone, but they didn't touch anybody. CJ gets the ball and hands off to Chris. Off the right side, Chris is going to get about 6 on the play. Man, Hawks are flying around, diving, trying to hit and spike the Water Valley players. Just trying to do damage at this point.
Yeah, and I see Say Freeman coming back in, so he must not have been the culprit earlier. I think it was one of our interior linemen, actually, Steve.
I think like Jenkins or something.
I don't know. It looked like one of our linemen was tangled up with someone. We've got a lot of new guys in there right now on the line, too.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Marion's in motion, and the ball's going to be handed off to, that's number 26. You're going to make me get my card out.
Yeah, that's one of the younger kids, Buford.
Yeah.
Buford's a sophomore.
Braden Buford. So 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the ball game. 3rd down and about 4 for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Blue
Just
Devils
trying to run the clock.
Yeah, they're in no hurry here.
So the handoff this time is to Buford again off the right side. It looks like he got the first down, but then where the referee's marking the ball, looks like it's a little short. Maybe 4th and 1 or 4th and a ball.
Yeah, he's awfully close. I would imagine the offense is going to stay on the field. Looks like they're going quick.
Quick snap. Run up under center. Oh, and
you don't have to
snap that ball.
I don't think you have to make contact in high school. You just have to come across.
Did they call it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Devils trick play, kind of. run up under center and just bark, and Holly Springs jumps. 1st and 10. And that should pretty much do it. Even though Hawks have 2 timeouts, I doubt you'll see them call it in this situation.
I would hope not. You would expect their coaches to let the game kind of go the way it's going to go to this point.
So Kiki in motion. They throw it down the field to Colby Lafayette, and he almost made a great play on the ball. I think the defender may have just had one hand back on it and swatted it.
Yeah, made a good adjustment there to kind of turn around and come back for it. Just kind of tough to make a catch when you're jumping with the defensive back right there with you.
So 2nd and 10, that stopped the clock at 3 minutes. I was just fine with running it. I don't know. Now we got a timeout. Hawks.
Yeah, we just said they wouldn't call a timeout.
I shouldn't have said anything. Dadgummit. All right, we'll take a break and we'll come back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Joe Black and Associates, public accountants located at 306 Railroad Street in Water Valley, are proud supporters of Water Valley Blue Devil athletics and academics. Black and Associates wish the best for the Devils not only on the field, but in the classroom, offering individual, business, and estate tax planning and tax preparation, electronic filing, payroll, and general accounting services.
Joe Black and Associates with locations in Water Valley and South Haven.
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Main Street Coffeyville Insurance is now First Choice Insurance. We take pride in our customer service. Our goal is to build long-term relationships with our clients through our experienced agents and the ease of doing business. It is our belief that people should be treated equally with the respect and patience they deserve. Great customer service before, throughout, and after the process is our main concern. We strive to give you the best insurance experience. First Choice has insurance to meet your family's needs.
All right, we're back. Water Valley, 2nd and 10. 3 minutes to go in the game. Kiki is in motion. He handed off to Buford up the middle, and he got tripped quickly. Only a pickup of about 2, maybe 3. 3rd down and about 7, long 7. So the temperature is dropping dramatically now, and I think everyone's just ready to go home.
Yeah, this game since about midway through the 3rd quarter has kind of taken a little turn, and then late in the 4th quarter has taken another turn, and we just want to get this thing and get it out of here.
So 3rd and about 7 for the Blue Devils. Hand it off to Kiki Rucker. He fumbles the ball, and the Hawks are going to have it. And that is just, I don't know, that was a clean handoff. He just did not, he went to tuck it and it just came right out.
Yeah, he never quite had control. Went to kind of start looking at where he was going versus tucking the ball in. So looks like we got a lot of second team defense out there. Kids that don't get to play very often. Let's see if they can do something. I'm sure the Hawks are going to run their first team offense back out there, try to punch one in, get a little positive momentum.
See one of my students out there.
Who is 89?
That's Will.
Tall. Okay. Sophomore.
Yeah, big Will. Will Sanford. All right, so low snap. Just going to hum it down the center of the field. Oh, almost. Well, you know what? The safety thought he had it, but it sailed. It just didn't drop. It just held it. And that's that quarterback strength right there. That ball just had a good spin on it and carried farther than the guy thought it was going to go, and almost went for a big gain.
Yeah, there. Now he's using 2 hands, Steve. Look at it.
Yeah, he's really wanting them to run.
I put my hands up.
Emphatically run the clock. I'm going to use 2 hands now.
he does not understand that when he does that, he is telling them not to run the clock.
Right.
Now, what's this move?
I don't know what this is. Rodeo.
Goodness gracious.
Roll it. 2:03 to go. This might take 30 minutes. All right.
Oh, Lord.
King is going to throw it out in the flat to number 14, and he got the first down up to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he had his choice right there. You know, you want to get some young guys in, but you want the young guys to understand they have a job when they get in there. And I looked up just then, and the slot guy just ran wide open. The quarterback had it in his mind he was going out to the outside, but the slot guy just ran up the field. Nobody in coverage.
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Hawks at the 35. They throw it out into the slot to the big guy, number 23. And Bryce Terry he tried to hit him, and he had already dropped the ball.
Yeah, but you want to see that, a young kid that gets in the game like Bryce Terry.
He wasn't scared to hit him,
That's
was
right. We've seen some of our starters not do quite that. Again, nobody covering the slot guy. Okay, Bryce now goes out there, and the safety comes around to help.
Say comes back into deep safety. Oh, he throws it way down the field, and Say, nice! Oh, wow, he had it. He tried to make a one-handed grab over his head. He jumped, got a hand on it, and while he's trying to bring it in, lost control.
Yeah, it looked beautiful. He goes up with that big paw of a right hand. And
I'm tired, okay?
He gets his hand on it and almost pulls it in for an interception. That would have been a highlight reel interception.
So it's 3rd down and 10, and we're getting some
from the
comedy.
PA box.
And 1:47 to go in this game. I told you it was going to be 30 minutes. The last 3 are going to be 30 minutes getting out of here. The throw down the field, number 14, and wow. He almost had that, but Say lowered the shoulder in his back. He had no chance.
Yeah, I like what he's doing here. Say right at the snap is running off, making the quarterback think that the slot guy's wide open, and he's really just shadow covering him. And
because he's got to hit him quicker if that happens.
Yeah, now it's open, but by the time he's seeing it, Say's there in coverage.
So 4th and 10. Now we got an official timeout. Are you kidding me? Official timeout.
I think we got we got an injury. He said he wants to stay.
Well, he can't if they call him off. If the official says you got to go out of the game for blood or equipment or injury.
He's limping a little bit.
He's got cramp or something. If the official calls you off, you got to go. It's not your decision at that point.
70, Clint Hubbard Jr.
I'm going to say number 2 is going to number 6 up top. He ran out there and told him something, so let's see.
Say runs back to help over the middle.
There he goes.
And as you're going to throw it over the middle, and it's a good catch. He's got the first down up to the 21-yard line.
Pass complete to number 6 to Carlos Jefferson for a Hawks. First down.
Yeah, Say's doing a really good job of kind of baiting the quarterback into throwing it where he wants him to. He's just got to be there. But his job is really stay deep and prevent the long play. So 1st and 10 from the 26. Or the 21, sorry. Trips left. King is getting a whole lot of pressure. He throws it up down the sideline. Oh, just out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, even though we've got some young guys in there, we put a lot of pressure on him right there. It's just a veteran quarterback spinning out of some of our youngsters coming back there to make a tackle. But, hey, you like to see the effort. We're starting to, I think, see some of these younger guys say, okay, we're out here. Let's make some plays. First few plays, we looked a little lost. But
I'll tell you what, if Jerrion gets in the backfield, he'll run him down.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a size advantage in it by any means, but he'll get those legs and tangle them up.
Yeah, I think the one, Hunter White, 36, is the one that got back there right then. He's free right here again right now to get back in the backfield.
Trips left. It looks like they're going to throw it over the middle. Wow, trying to do a little quick hitter, and Terry was there and kind of broke it up.
3rd down and 10, ball on the 24.
3rd and 10, man, 1:13 to play in the game.
I'm kind of agreeing with the PA announcer. Let's these incomplete passes. She said she was ready to go home.
Trips left, single right. Nobody in the back. No running back there with King. So dead pass. He steps into the pocket. Now he's going to run it. Trying to use the official as kind of like a shield, and he still got it, and he's in the end zone. It was a fumble, and 23 picked it up and ran it in the end zone.
You shouldn't be able to advance that, right? I think anybody but the quarterback can
depends on which way it was fumbled.
Yeah, I guess if it went backwards. Yeah, the quarterback got hit from behind, the ball fumbled.
So touchdown, number 23 for the Hawks at the 103 mark.
The Water Valley Blue Devils.
All right. So the Hawks are going to line up, try to go for 2. And they're going to line up slot right, single back. And now they're trying to get number 6 to line up a little bit tighter. So King gets the ball. He's looking to his right side, throws it in the end zone, way away from number 21, his intended receiver. No good. So that'll be bring the Hawks score to 14, Water Valley 34. They'll have to kick off, 59 seconds left. Pretty much the Devils can just sit on it now.
We think we may see an onside kick. I don't know.
Yeah. So I want to remind everybody to catch the playback each weekend at 11 o'clock on Max South Channel 97, and on Sunday nights or Monday morning on YouTube. Just go to YouTube, type in Water Valley versus Holly Springs, and you can watch it anywhere you got a internet signal. Hit the subscribe button or the like button, and you can get notifications each week whenever the game is posted. That way you don't have to just guess when it's posted. It'll tell you. I'm a big YouTuber. I love watching follow different things that I'm interested in, and I click on and that's pretty cool. You get that notification like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to watch that one. Yeah.
But, I know my youngest son is a big YouTube fan. He's watched every YouTuber there is out there, sports related, whatever else.
In fact, I don't watch a whole lot of football anymore on the weekends other than high school, and that's how I watch. If I have time, I'll watch Ole Miss play, but if I miss a game, they have a 10-minute recap of every game on YouTube each week.
That makes it easy, man.
And I'm telling you, you watch every big play of that whole game, and it's like rapid fire. They show the play, what happened, next play, and it's I like watching that. 10 minutes and you've seen the whole game. Yeah. Oh goodness, now we got to delay a game. Let's drag this out a little more.
The kicker kind of laid the ball down watermelon style to do a squib kick, and then he decided, now I'm going to set it up, and he just kind of took his time.
Oh boy. The crazy thing is, I don't care where you catch this ball as a Water Valley return guy, just go down.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it goes over your head back here. If they kick it to you, just take a knee.
Yeah.
Don't try to advance it.
Take a knee, bring the offense out, take a knee, let's get out of here.
Take a knee, hand the ball to the official, and start walking off.
I'd imagine this may come straight up the gut.
Yeah.
Low line drive.
Is that Wyatt in the middle right there?
I think that's Hayden Eubanks.
Is it Hayden in the middle? Okay.
I think so.
And that's where it's going to come right there. Just get down. And look, they got kicked in the back. Did you see that?
I missed it. I was looking, the far referee threw something, and he was throwing one of his bean bags to mark the ball. I thought he was throwing a flag, and I thought, what kind of flag are we throwing now?
I don't know if they were just kind of like kneed him in the back or something right there at the end. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't expect to see Water Valley run anything other than the victory formation and just take a knee here. 58 seconds remaining, 34-14. Blue Devils look to get in the home stretch of their schedule with a couple big ones coming up in Senatobia and North Panola.
those are going to be a couple of really tough games. So let's see what transpires here. I'd be interested to know.
And let's hope the Hawks realize what the Blue Devils are doing. Don't try to do anything crazy. Just take a knee.
Up.
Yeah, good. That's what you want to see here. You see some kids get aggressive and want to fire off and hit the offensive lineman, then that's when you get into some more shenanigans after the play. But look, the game's over. Let's take a knee. We don't need anything. Hope the referees tell both teams that and get out of here.
You know, just say good game and move on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not that big of a deal at this point. The hay has been put up by now, man. Oh, yeah. 2 quarters now.
And they did not even start the play clock that time. So
oh my goodness.
We're going to run 45 to 50 seconds off the game clock.
Well, I think that was, maybe he gave him a lasso signal there or something.
Yeah, there you go, the lasso. He told both teams, he's kind of backing both teams up.
Yeah, there's no point, really.
Yeah, Water Valley can just head to the sideline.
Mathematically, after it's over, it's over. All right. That's the end of the ball game. It did take 30 minutes the last 3. So Water Valley takes this one 34-14. We'll take a break and be back for the Dunn's Country Store scoring summary. After this, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
Are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry. State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're going to get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
In Water Valley, see your good neighbor agent, Andy Epps, for your insurance and financial needs.
State Farm.
The Blue Devil Scoring Summary is sponsored by Dunn's Country Store on Highway 32 West in the Silverina community. Features hickory smoked barbecue, hand-patted never frozen hamburgers, farm-raised catfish, and their cooked-to-order ribeyes served each Friday and Saturday nights.
All right, we're back. Holly Springs, Mississippi. The Blue Devils have taken this one 34-14. It's time now for the Dunn's Country Store Scoring Summary. Mr. Dean, tell us how it went down.
So if you go back to the first half, the first quarter ended with a 0-0 score, but Holly Springs ended the first quarter knocking on the Blue Devils' door with 1st and goal. And on the first play of the second quarter, quarterback Dylan King went in from 1 yard out, and he converted a pass to number 21, Cameron Washington, for the 2-point conversion. So with 11:58 remaining until halftime, the Hawks had an 8-0 lead. Then with 4:49 left in the half, Jaden Morgan runs in from 2 yards out. Extra point by John Surrett was good to make the score 8-7. And then right before the half, 28 seconds remaining in the half, 25-yard touchdown pass from C.J. Telford to Kobe Lafayette. Extra point by John Surrett was good, and the Blue Devils went in to halftime with a 14-8 lead. Yeah, that's right. And so then Blue Devils get the ball, start the second half, come out in the third quarter, march down the field, a 2-yard TD run again by Jaden Morgan. The extra point this time was no good. So your score was Blue Devils 20 and Holly Springs 8. With 3:52 remaining in the game, we're getting a theme here. Jaden Morgan again goes in from 4 yards out. Extra point was good. Your score, Water Valley 27, Holly Springs 8. So at the end of the third quarter, the score was 27-8. Blue Devils would go to the fourth quarter. Dre McCray with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the ball game takes it in from 3 yards out to make the score 34-8. The extra point was good by John Surrett. And then finally, with about a minute and 3 seconds remaining, Holly Springs, a 23-yard touchdown run by, I think it was number 15, picked it up after the quarterback had fumbled and went into the end zone. So that made the final score, the extra point, the 2-point conversion was no good. And your final score tonight from Holly Springs, your Water Valley Blue Devils 34, Holly Springs Hawks 14.
There's just not much to say that we haven't already said about this one. I mean, the Devils just came out flat. Dead flat, no enthusiasm, nothing. And Hawks, they came out ready to play. And it took a little while, but you knew this was kind of pretty much going to be the story. Either we were going to run all over them or this scenario, because they just don't have the depth to play with us 4 quarters.
Yeah, none of their guys hardly ever came. They had about 3 guys they would sub in, some on the defensive line, but most of your skill position players played defensive back on the defensive side, so they played on the coverage team, the receiving team. It was one of those where you knew if you just, stay around, quit making mistakes, get a lead. This team has used to been in this losing mentality. Get a lead, let them kind of start to fold, and that's what happened in the second half.
Well, I think we're still seeing – I think our problem that I'm seeing, the reoccurring problem is penalties.
Yeah.
And each week we have not got – that's the only thing I think we have not improved on since week 1.
Well, they're backbreakers. They're drive killers. We'll get some positive momentum, and then you get a penalty, and now you're behind the chains, and it just changes the play calling, what you have scripted. You kind of have a certain way, we're short yardage here, let's go with this, and you look up and the penalty, now you're 2nd 13, 2nd 14. It just changes what you want to do on offense.
Well, it says Water Valley's been scoring 25.6 on offense, and we put up 34. We give up 20, and so we only gave up 14. But Holly Springs is right on their offensive production, 14.3 points.
Yeah, we should see our offense move up a little bit and defense number come down this week when you average this in. So overall, you'll take the W, but I think it's much easier to make corrections as a coaching staff to kids once you have a W on the ledger on the left-hand side there. Make that little tally on the left-hand side. So you'll take it and move on. You didn't play well, but you came away with a 20-point win. So it's always good to leave with a victory.
All right, next week, Water Valley, hey, listen to this. We're actually going to get to play North Panola at home one time. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
We've been there like 3 times in a row.
That's right.
And it seems like we haven't played a ball game at North Panola at our house in 3 years. It seems like
it's been a while.
We'll take a break now. When we get back, we'll talk a little bit about that game, and then we'll wrap things up. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
There's a special quality of life we enjoy here in our area, a way of life you don't find just anywhere. And at Mechanics Bank, we're working together with you to keep a good thing growing. It's that hometown feel, that commitment to make sure you get not just words and empty promises, but genuine, helpful financial service from local people who share your values and have a heart for your community. Standing strong, standing the test of time. Mechanics Bank.
When did insurance companies start emailing handshakes? Why is a billboard the only place you see your agent's face? Who decided you can't have good rates and good coverage? If you're questioning your insurance options, get real answers from a real person with a Farm Bureau Insurance Get Real review. It's simple, quick, and tailored just for you. Get real auto, home, and life insurance. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
See agents Chuck Upchurch, Don Gray, and Bradley Brown. Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, we're back, and next week the Blue Devils will be at home, and we'll play host to North Panola, and that's kind of, we're going to have a nemesis every year, but North Panola has kind of been that team like Charleston used to be, you know what I mean? It just seems as soon as we drop Charleston out of the lineup, we pick up North Panola, and then they're really good every year, so it's always a battle.
They are good, but, when we were playing Charleston, we were probably not as talented as we are right now.
That's right.
And that kind of got a little one-sided there for a little while. I don't know if Charleston's as good as what they were a few years back, but I will say, you know, the series between North Panola has been a little more even. We've won some, they've won some, but they roll some talent through there. North Panola over the last few years had some really talented, skilled kids, a lot of speed, can throw the football. Usually, of course, they had a quarterback a couple years ago that went to Arkansas and who's playing
Saw
some
him
now.
play a little
yeah,
bit.
he's playing some now. So they've had some talent come through that program, but the Blue Devils have as well. So you're sitting where you want to be, 3-0. North Panola, I noticed tonight, won, and Senatobia won. So the top 3 teams in the district are sitting at 3-0, and we get to face the other 2 in the next 2 weeks.
Well, it should be a good game. I think we're still, at 50% capacity on on the game. So
I think that's right.
But I think you can go online and see if you can get the tickets. I think they go on sale Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that.
Yeah, I think they do. Usually they drop it Tuesday or Wednesday, so you can go ahead and buy for the week. So I encourage all the Blue Devil fans, if you're going to come to a game, this would be the one to come to.
Right. So go ahead and get them Tuesday or Wednesday.
Go ahead.
And,
no excuses. The weather should be great this week, and let's have as packed house as we can have when the North Panola Cougars come to town.
That's right. All right. So next week, Bobby Clark Field. We'll see everyone there for Bob Murphree and Nat Dean. I'm Steve Lindsay. We'll see you guys next week.
Today's game has been brought to you by Turnage Drug Store, Farm Bureau Insurance, Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Midtown Auto Parts, Mechanics Bank, Water Valley and Oxford, Valley Tool Incorporated, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Renaissance Bank of Water Valley, Horan & Horan PLLC, Remax Legacy Realty, Sherry Fisher, Yellowbush General Hospital and Nursing Home, First Choice Insurance with 3 locations, Crow Martin PLLC, and Dunn's Country Store. Water Valley Blue Devil Football has been a production of Murphree Productions.